Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to 20 Sides to Every Story. Tonight we are playing Lost City, probably among the final Last City games that we will have. Thanks for the cheer. Um, this is a game that we do not exclusively on Friday nights, but we'll throw up a few community campaign games, and that's what this is. This is just a way for us to play some games with the people that support the channel and just people in the community in general. So the way these kinds of games works tonight, the flavor of tonight is the Lost City. Um, but we got some exciting news because we are going to be able to be playing the next original adventures Reincarnated a little earlier than the release date. So we're going to be able to play its original adventures. I think it's number 6, Temple of Elemental Evil, from Goodman Games. And I'm kind of looking at the calendar today, and I think we're going to be able to do our first game maybe in May, towards the end of May. So that just means we got to wrap this one up so that we can move on to new things. That's the problem with tabletop role playing games. There's always something else to play. So we're going to try to give our story a conclusion here in the next. We'll probably have 2 or 3 sessions of this left. But that being said, if you are watching and you're watching us and it looks like it would be kind of fun to play with us, totally doable. I always give our Patreon supporters the first chance to sign up. So you can check that out. We have a Patreon page. And those folks will get the first crack at signing up for games. But after that, we open it up to the community. So best way to catch and make sure you see those signups is to join our Discord. Lots of folks hanging out there. It's a great place to find other games. We have a really strong community in that we have a lot of DMs, a lot of players, and we play in each other's games, and you can get in them as well. So just join the Discord and come hang out with us, and I'm sure you'll get an opportunity to play with us if you'd like to. Um, I think that's about all we really need to say for announcements here at the front end here. So we're gonna get started, and the last time that we played a Lost City game. I guess kind of the overarching tale here is we had started this campaign with a caravan um, of merchants and travelers that were heading across the Elysian desert, and they got waylaid by a sandstorm. And in that sort of natural phenomenon, they uncovered this pyramid, and in exploring it, hoping to find food and shelter from the elements, they discovered a long lost civilization and a people known as the Synodicians, who were in a certain amount of trouble in that their city had been overtaken by cultists and followers and allies of an eldritch horror known as Zargon. Over the course of our campaign, the player characters, some of them Synodicians, some of them other residents of the kind of underground locale that we've been exploring, have sort of banded together, and they have successfully liberated the city from Zargon and his followers. Unfortunately, it's a little bit more complicated than that because in the final battle, or not the final battle, but the battle to liberate the city, Zargon himself made an appearance, and he managed to lure the warrior maidens of Madarua, one of the 3 kind of central factions of Synodicia, kind of lured them into a cavern over on the northeast side of the city, and in doing so separated them. He collapsed the cavern that they went to engage him in, and managed to kind of split them off and isolate them from any chance of getting backup or support. This has left, Pandora, who is the leader of that faction. She was there in that cavern when it collapsed, so we don't know her fate. There was also one of the caravanners, a tabaxi named Drifting Rain, who had been traveling with the caravan with the party for some time. We don't know their fate. We didn't see the conclusion of that battle or what happened to them. The Magi of Usamagaris are currently leaderless. Their leader, spiritually living on board Professor and hanging out with him in that mental space, which only left one leader of the three factions of Synodecia, Canadius, who at the end of our last episode we identified that he's not making any plans for a rescue. He's taking this opportunity to sort of seize political power in Synodecia, and he's mustering all of his forces to go and take care of liberating other Synodeциans who are being used in sort of labor sorts of situations in caverns even further below. But he's not making it a priority to save Pandora or Drifting Rain or launch a counterattack on Zargon. Let's see, Halibut and Professor in the last episode, you had received a message from Gorm saying that you need to, now is the time. There's only a short amount of time here to deal with Zargon before he grows so powerful that he's going to be able to emerge topside into the world where the world at large, and unleash a reign of destruction that will self-sustain, and he will grow in power if that were to happen. So there's a small window of opportunity here. So before we progress any further, we're going to do some character introductions, although we're going to, Somalian will kind of hold off on you because we'll be meeting you in short order here. But characters, just give us name, class, race, and tell us a little bit about your character, what you'd like the audience to know about you and your character. So let us start with the most energetic member of the group, Halibut.
Halibut is a cleric, dwarf, 5th level. He's been cursed throughout his life, but and he's terribly concerned about going to find the Amazons because he fears that like the loss of the village in the past, that he may not come to their rescue in time, and he may lose out once more, and he don't think he can take another failure like that.
Sounds good. Next up, we have Murray Britt Germain.
All right, how you doing? I'm Murray Brett Germain. I am a Goliath rogue. Murray Brett Germain at the moment is feeling a bit confident in himself. Hasn't happened in quite a while. He seems happy to have a goal to strive to. He is enjoying what he's doing. He is enjoying the people around him, and he's looking to put an end to this destruction. You know, it's nice to have a purpose. It's I've been pushed around quite a bit. Didn't like it.
Well, that's good. Murray Britt
Thanks,
Germain
Alex. I'm happy
you've grown so much since being stiffed with the bill and
yeah, it was horrible. What?
being
We took
without
care of them,
friends. Yeah,
You never
yeah.
did tell us how much that bill was.
It was quite a bit. It was at least like 3 gold pieces. It was horrible.
Back then, that was a lot of money. Next up, we have Pico.
Hi, I play Pico.
Pico is a grung Circle of the Land druid.
Uh, they're a little nervous after hearing the kind of cave in that happened earlier. Hasn't had the best luck with some of his water being taken earlier in this adventure, and I think he almost died once or twice actually too. I think he came close to dying. But he is still willing to throw himself out there and help, and hopefully maybe one day see the light of day again.
All right. And next up, we got Professor.
I'm Dawson. I'm playing the Professor, a human Synodician, extremely old blade song wizard. And these past days, to be exact, is as a lot on my mind at this point. First, we got the worried about Zargon and his whole issue. Freaking Canadius is trying to take over things. I don't know, he may come for us wizards next and try and kill us all. This man is nothing but a coward and uses every opportunity he gets to benefit himself only. Me and Pandora gotta do something about this, but also I don't know if she's alive, so this is a very, very difficult predicament we find ourselves in.
I think she's alive, Ariga says in your mind. Don't freak out so much. You worry. It's stress. At your age, you can't have so much stress. It is bad for you.
I understand that, but there's just so much going on at this point. It's so hard to keep all track, all in one place.
Just breathe and it'll be okay.
I'm good now. I'm good.
Next up, we've got Pusto.
Hi, I'm Ed, and I play Pusto. Pusto is the super high general of all goblins, retired. So like I'm between jobs or something. So I'm looking for things to do, and so it's pretty good. I'm like really good at this stuff. I got this fancy new armor, but I took the boots off because it makes it easier to climb. So I don't wear the boots.
So, and yes, and Somalian, we'll see you shortly here. So if you're looking at the Lost City map, that cavern that we talked about is to the northeast there. That is the primary entrance that the Synodicians had traditionally used to go back and forth from the pyramid, now collapsed. But the heroes are aware, you're all aware of an alternative path that you could take through the giant ant's nest, which has its entrance over here. You spent some time there recently. The insect colony provided you a certain degree of safety and shelter while the reclamation of the city was taking place. Taking the same precautions that you have done in the past, you're able to apply some of the pheromone that will allow you to safely pass through that nest without the giant ants identifying you as threats or enemies. And taking this way, you're able to return back to the fourth level of the pyramid. And from there, easy enough, you're back in the dusty halls where Queen Zenobia and King Alexander's burial chambers were. And you're able to find your way back down to the fifth level. And we'll pop that map up just for the memories here as you're stepping past traps that you are aware of, traveling through the Fudd's personal chambers, and eventually you all arrive up to the big hall kind of in the middle of that map. You could, stepping out from the south here, we'll get your tokens and whatnot on the map here in just a tiny bit here. But you step out onto the dais on the southern end of what was once a large chapel, and you can see the toppled statues depicting the three Synodician gods, Gorm, Matarua, and Usamagaris, that lie in ruin there. To the north is a wide, unexplored chamber. It's dark down here, other than whatever light you're carrying, but the room in general is not lit. But to the north you do kind of sense maybe like a pinprick of light, maybe a torchlight or something, very faint. You're too far away to really see it. And this location, Professor, Professor, you're probably the only one aware of this, and Origa too, but that area to the north there is where the cavern would connect to the pyramid. And so, if Zargon and the warrior maidens and Drifting Rain, if they came back this far to the pyramid, they would have had to have gone through there. And so, as maybe you're having a bit of conversation, trying to plan what you would like to do next, I'm going to drop your tokens onto the map.
So, where exactly are we going, Professor?
Well, if my memory serves me correct, that there is the main entrance. However,
Looking at the chapel we're in, other than the fight that previously took place here with the hobgoblins and the warrior maidens, does it seem like a big eldritch abomination has crawled through this place at all?
No, the wooden pews are still very much intact. The fountains off to the left and right are still flowing and working.
well, if they come through that cavern down there, they probably didn't make it this far down. Maybe an alternative path has been opened?
It's a really nice place up here. I've never seen this before.
Well, this is one of our primary places of worship.
I mean, that sounds pretty good.
It is. We come here to consult with our high priests on all sorts of matters. Mainly of how one faction's not going to mess with the other. It's a lot of love-hate relationships at this point.
Oh, yeah, man. I love hate too.
Wait, so you love true hate or you love hate in general?
Yeah, man. Like, for sure. What?
It doesn't look like there's been a recent battle here. They might not have come this far.
Well, we should probably start heading down the cavern then.
So as you make your way to the north, where the hallway is, it leads to the chamber that you were probably looking for, Professor. As you come in to this columned room, the ceiling is quite tall here, and you can see to the north there are these really large iron doors, double doors. Basically, when the pyramid was fully, before it had been covered up by centuries of sandstorm and whatnot, that this would have been the big like entrance hall to the pyramid. And so at one time, those doors to the north would have led to the outdoors. But your understanding of this area, Professor, is that there would be a little, basically a kind of crawl space down here, but it you don't see that. What you see is this a massive gap, like the stonework and everything has been like kind of torn away, and it looks like something massive kind of crawled up out of this hole, maybe expanded that. Some of these columns on the north side have tipped over. And so if you were looking for kind of evidence of Zargon passing through an area, it looks like that could have happened here. You also take in some of the sights of the room, despite the sort of destruction that has happened there in the northwest corner. All around the room, all around the chamber are these murals that been painted on the walls, different scenes of kind of the history of Syndicea, going all the way back to when Gorm, Usamagaris, and Madarua were mortals, kind of going through their ascension to godhood and onto the days of King Alexander, Queen Zenobia, and at some point, it seems like the murals kind of come into the more modern times. But as much as you may appreciate art, that's probably not where your attention is drawn. As you look around this chamber, you see the evidence of a huge battle. There are bodies of the warrior maidens, maybe 6 or so, are lying strewn across the flagstone here. You can see some bodies of their giant ant steeds that they were riding in that battle, and several large bull-headed humanoids with brown fur stained with blood, minotaurs it would seem, are strewn about this room. You also see that there is an Asimar here, seemingly checking over the bodies, and he's accompanied by what looks like an orc in a wearing scale mail that's sort of kind of following him around the room. I'll let Joe, if you want to just tell us what the description of your character, what they're seeing as you're coming in.
Well, you're basically looking at an angel in chainmail, very angelic looking, very upright and proud and totally observant. Not really observant. Very charismatic looking. You can just tell right off the bat, like, bam, scale of 18 or 0 to 20. This is an 18. And just beautiful. And I guess I'm here. Am I looking around at all this carnage too?
You are, and so everyone who wants to, you can move your tokens up as you're coming into that room. Somalian, you feel your Squire Nybarg kind of taps you on the shoulder and he says, "Hey, boss, I think that we've got some visitors here.
Oh,
they're not quite dead like these others."
I told you don't have to call me boss. Just
Hey, man, who are you guys? What are you doing?
Oh, hi. Well, I'm Sir Somalian. I've come looking for lost caravanners, I think.
Yeah, but I'm gonna talk to the big goblin guy.
Oh, the orc. He's an orc. This is Nybarg.
Yeah, big goblin. I know.
Yes, my name is Nybarg of the Rotting Boar clan. But now I am reformed and I am a follower of Sune, goddess of, and he's like looking at you, Somalian, with like we've practiced this.
Love.
I think I've got it
Give
down.
him the pamphlets.
Sune, goddess of
free love,
free love and procreation.
Yes, but in moderation. Remember, we talked about that.
Man, I don't know what half those words mean, but you're pretty excited about it, so that's cool.
Nybarg, give him the pamphlet.
I think I may have dropped it on our way in here, boss. Not boss.
Yes.
So, like, are you guys like with the big tentacle guy? Because if you are, then we gotta fight you.
No, absolutely not. Sune is not a tentacled person, and we follow her ways.
I guess they're not, though, guys.
Did you say you're looking for a caravan?
Lost people from a caravan or something to that effect. What was it? Did you write that down, Nybarg?
Yeah, there was supposed to be a lot of people coming into the keep with goods from across to the east. Are any of you merchants?
Oh,
I'm a
yeah,
professor
no.
of linguistics.
Well, we were with the caravan.
Oh,
We were with merchants.
oh, fabulous. Where are the rest of the merchants then?
The merchants.
Yeah, we can gather you up and we'll just go back.
I thought there was supposed to be a lot more of them, boss.
Oh.
We are currently holding them safely, not in harm's way, and within our city just beyond, well, technically that way.
That way.
He points towards the rubble.
Ooh, that doesn't seem safe.
Oh,
We must
don't
go
worry,
rescue them. What if some of them are
No,
followers
no,
of Sune?
They are already safe.
Oh,
Where are my manners? I am Professor. Pleasure
Hello,
to meet you.
Professor.
Nagai of Usamigaris.
Who?
Usami. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You're a foreigner.
Mm-hmm. I'm from heaven, so.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay, man. I'm from down there.
All right. So you're the rescue party? I'm getting it's you and buddy?
Absolutely, I can save your soul.
Wait. you
Are you a cult?
Yeah, we're from
don't
the
think we
cult
run any
of
souls with
Sune.
us.
There's
Yeah.
lots of free love, and it is good.
Nybarg, we talked about cult. We don't use that.
I don't understand. I thought the cult is just a
Cult
group of
of love?
followers, right? We are a group. Can two people make a group?
Wait,
Oh, there's two of you. All
I
right.
thought you were recruiting.
But is this how religious stuff happens back where you're from?
No.
We're a legitimate religion.
Okay. So
Yeah,
what is
me
the
too.
difference between a legitimate, legitimate religion and cult?
Well, we're borderline right now because we've only got like the one group, but we're growing, and I've literally been sent here by Sune to pivot her message, you know?
And
A
he
strategic pivot.
he turns around, he looks at all the bodies on the ground, he points to them, and he says, "How about them? Are they a part of a cult? Is that how cults?"
Yes, most cults end this way. This way, exactly.
But they're
We
not
didn't-
a cult. They're part of an organized religion dedicated to the goddess Mother Rua.
Or that.
Well,
that
some of
sounds
them, I
cultish.
don't know about the big horn guys.
No, he is very bad.
That sounds like a cult to me. That's different than what we do.
Well,
Yeah.
there was a cult.
Doesn't
that-
really sound. It's different, actually.
It is. I'm gonna ask you to believe what I believe, but I'm not gonna make you fight things, you know?
Oh man.
Unless you really want to, but you can't fight
Yeah,
other
okay.
followers of Sune, because once a child has been saved and has seen the light, they are sacred in the eyes of Sune and should not be harmed.
Like maybe a little bit though?
No, not unless they're like bare knuckle boxing. Like that's allowed.
How about spanking?
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. In the right
Oh,
conditions,
Hey,
yes,
kid.
there's a little bit of harm
As long as
allowed.
you got like consent, right?
Yes, consent is important. Almost as or more important than protection.
I got a shield.
Yes, that's excellent. Different than what I was talking about, but excellent. Shall we find these people?
Well, they're not necessarily
Wow.
lost. They're amongst you.
Whoa. We're a
He
bit.
takes a step back.
I'm not part of the caravan. I'm from here.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
Eh,
what about the frog?
oh yeah, I was part of the caravan.
Excellent.
It's Pico.
So far I've met the professor and frog
Pico.
and what? Oh, Pico, like the
Yeah.
stuff you dip chips in. Awesome.
I'm Pusto.
Pasta.
Yeah.
I'm Murray.
Murray.
Brett.
Brett.
Jermaine.
Shebane.
He takes off his hairpiece and I'll put it back on.
Three. Are you all three of those people, or is that just one?
That's my name. I have three names. Murray, Brett, Jermaine.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
all like one
It's not
name,
like
though.
it's not what hello, not like this.
Right, I wasn't sure if you were doing like a Murray and then spinning your head
You'll
around
see.
and saying
You'll
Brett.
see about this guy. He's the one with the three.
Oh, yeah.
It's very
He's gonna-
true.
All of a sudden, Professor starts speaking, and it's like a totally different voice, and he says, "Hello, my name is Zariga. I live here too, up in here. So,
Oh, just right there. Have you met Sune?
I know all about Sune. It's it, sometimes cult, sometimes organized religion. It seems that
Organized
right now it's
religion.
more organized than before. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. See, this one agrees with me. Nybarg, we have to make sure this one stays safe.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it really? Is it really only the followers that you're protecting? You don't
I mean,
have
I'll
any?
protect anybody. You
Okay.
know, I'm here to mostly, but anybody can hear the word and receive salvation if they want. You
Is
don't
this
have
something
to.
we want? We want
Optional.
that salvation thing?
Yeah, it's optional.
Yeah.
That's why we're not a
Okay.
cult. It's very optional.
Actually, right now, he's gonna look and point to the giant gaping hole. We're actually headed in that direction, it seems. If you're looking for the rest of the group, they're back in the city. Though we're a bit we're headed after a bit of people that might be in trouble.
Oh, hey man, you said you're like 7 people. We're gonna save people.
Yeah, there are people in trouble. That sounds. So the other ones you claim are safe, even though they're behind the rubble.
Well, I don't know if like their souls
They're
are
not
saved or what.
exactly behind the rubble, they're past the rubble.
Past the rubble.
Kind of separating the two, but there's multiple entrances, except this one is collapsed.
Okay.
They're fine, trust me.
So the people you're going after are the ones in need of saving.
Yes.
At this point, Ariga takes over Professor for a little bit, and he says, "Well, I think that that hole, with all these bodies here, it seems that maybe they came from there to here. And if my understanding of Zargon is correct, he layers deeper in the pyramid yet.
Through the double doors.
The double doors would lead, I imagine, to a great deal of sand that would pour in if we were able to open them. I imagine it's not possible."
It gets everywhere.
Oh man.
Maybe there is some clue we can find about which way they went.
What about these columns? Let's look at the columns and inspect them.
Helbit, you look at the columns, and aside from maybe like the first two on the left-hand side of the room there, to the northwest, those two are toppled over. Seems likely that maybe that's a result of Zargon maybe running into them when this battle was happening or something like that. Hard to say. But they stretch up some 40 feet or so. There's nothing too descriptive about them. Like, there's no... they're just pillars, but around the room you see some paintings and murals and whatnot. So if you wanted to check those types of things out, you could. There's also, the bodies that are strewn about the room.
I will check for survivors to save.
Give me a medicine check.
Would to kind of get an idea of maybe like, I don't know, like what direction or well, I guess there's only two directions really. To figure out where like the individuals might have gone. Can I do like a survival or perception type?
Yeah. Whichever you'd like to do.
Sure.
Survival would be able to like maybe pick up like trail or tracks.
Yeah, I'll probably do that one.
How do I get this on my thing? How do I get this to roll in the thing?
Are you on your skills page?
Yeah.
Then you can double click on the like where the modifier is.
Yeah. I thought I just did that. Double click on the modifier.
Mm-hmm.
On where in the total
There it
column.
is.
Hey.
There you go.
Oh,
Helibet would like to help you check the survivors. He's a cleric, and he would like to help heal if there's any survivors.
Okay. Are you? What is your intention? To kind of give Somalian advantage on that roll, or would you like to try one yourself?
I'd like to try one myself.
Okay. Go ahead and give a medicine check.
All right. Getting all the bad rolls out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A hint to the audience. They need some rerolls. Apparently, we're starting out real strong here.
I'm gonna go over to those murals and I'm gonna start drawing goblins into them too.
Sounds good. So, Pusto, you go and you see there's like a scene of like the coronation of King Alexander, and there's a bunch of Synodicians in the crowd. And
Yeah, I'm gonna put some goblins in there.
Wait, what are you doing?
oh, there, Dave came through and bought the DM a reroll. Thanks, Dave.
Dave.
this helping.
Yay, Dave.
We're already cursed. He couldn't help us.
So, Somalian and Helibet, you're kind of going around the room. You're checking the warrior maidens, and none of them seem like they have any life in them. And based on the timeline, that battle happened more than a day ago at this point. So, Pico. Oh, we'll come back to Pico. Murray, what are you up to?
Well, Murray would be doing just to see if there's anything else in the room. He's going to look along the edge at the wall, see if there's anything maybe that might open up or anything. Probably not. But he's gonna do the old snow angel across the entire while
okay.
he's rolling, and then eventually
rolling and snow angel.
Yeah, that's you have to get everything.
So you're getting like a fair amount of just this is really old dry paint.
You're smudging
so just
my goblin.
flakes of
Sorry.
the paint and whatnot is like coming off on your clothes, and Professor's losing his mind.
No, it's okay. I'm searching for stuff. It's okay, Professor.
Origa, that less about stress is really not working right now.
It's okay. It's just a painting. We can make more paintings and come up with new history that's better than this history.
I find this really calming to draw goblins on things. You want to try that?
As he's going around. No, not yet. Not right now.
I meant the guy who talks funny sometimes.
Oh, sorry. Didn't think. Sorry. Bye. He's go.
No, I think I'm okay for now. Oh,
Eventually,
I might faint.
he might look to see if he could pick up maybe some track or something from the hole and see, kind of peer in for a bit, but really is looking to see if he's able to kind of get some sense of movement or motion.
Give me you're trying to kind of sense if anything is coming or going as you look down that hole.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Do a perception check.
Okay.
Going back to Pico here. So you were checking and looking for tracks or any trace of movement that was coming in and out, kind of down towards maybe the southern end of the room. And what you find, kind of interesting, not really footprints exactly, but it seems like recent damage in the form of scratch marks, almost like something really, really heavy was being dragged along the ground. And it seems like the movement of that was headed to the south. But with your survival check, Pico, you kind of lose sight of it as soon as it exits out of the room. Like you're sure that it was going that way, but the hallway out there is sort of already kind of weathered and worn, and so hard to say like where it goes from there.
Gotcha. I would share that with the group.
And Murray, perception check. You're just not sure. There's kind of like an echoey, kind of like you're listening into like a really expansive space, and so you sort of hear like this just murmur of sound, but it could be echoing all the way back from the city. Nothing that you're sensing like immediately coming towards you or leaving.
Well, whatever came out. Oh, I'm assuming we know what came out, but whatever. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything else still in the hole. So at least we don't have things coming behind us. Hopefully.
And Dave also bought players rerolls, so you got 6 rerolls in the bank.
Very generous, Sir Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
So, like, the smooth goblin says it went this way.
The
Wait.
what ones went where?
Wait, am I the smooth goblin?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
I am now a smooth goblin.
Yeah, they're like the smooth skin goblin. You don't got like all the bumps on you like we do.
Yes, but no. I mean, if you
No, I mean I can see you don't.
I mean, I'm not a goblin though.
Yeah, okay, me too.
Okay. But yeah, things kind of went in that southward direction.
So we should go that way, right?
I think that's a good start.
To save
hopefully.
people.
And
Yeah.
Somalian, you might not be actively like using your divine sense, but you might just be picking up kind of sort of like an omnipresent sort of sense of evil. Nothing that's necessarily detecting exactly as like undead or demonic or infernal or anything like that, but just kind of a pervasive. It's almost unnerving that you can't identify what it is.
Yes, something needs to be vanquished, but I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, it's probably those pheromones we put on, man. Those things smell terrible.
No, not that. Not like smell-wise. A sense, a different sense, you know, that only angels have.
No, I don't.
Angel.
No,
Angels
I'll
like
cast
me.
guidance on you, just so you can, maybe concentrate a little bit better on your sense that you're getting.
Oh, it feels so good to be guided.
oh man, if it went that way, that's
I
where we
didn't know
came
if you were
from.
gonna roll something,
I don't know if I have to. I think he was just giving me a freebie there. I think we'll follow what Pico said, which was go south, right, to save people.
Yeah, I mean it's south, but it kind of things get a little kind of muddled. So it's just south is I just think a good place to start. Can't give you specifics, but I can give you a generalization.
All right, so south.
Yeah.
Muddled south, like an old fashioned. We'll muddle it.
Exactly.
I'm pretty good at muddling.
So, as you're kind of following that path, you are back in like the chapel area, and that's probably about where you lose the trail, Pico, and no longer can tell exactly where that pattern of that whatever was being dragged along the floor, where exactly it went.
Gotcha.
But you do see to the east and west there are stone doors. No one in the party would recognize the fact that they had gone through them. So maybe that is a choice that the party would need to make.
Very possibly.
I'm kind of confused because like we came through here before.
So you said that this is supposed to be like the base of the pyramid, like up those stone doors on the other side. That would have been the front door to it.
Yeah.
Would I have known?
Ariga is telling you that there are more levels.
I was gonna ask that. Would I have known that? Is this just it goes first floor up, or is there other levels below where we are?
You haven't gone to any levels below. Professor, you're probably not aware of them.
That
but
was my question.
like the specifics of where you would connect to them, you don't know.
Which way should we go?
Well, if there's one direction I always know to go, it's left is always right. But also, I've been wrong many times before.
Professor, that
which
didn't.
way you're facing here.
Oh man, I don't know what any of that means.
Is that a principle of your Usamagaris religion? Does that track with Sune?
No, this is just my own personal belief in most things. If I ever stuck with a choice of going left or right, I go left because it is right.
Which way is that?
But what if you just if you turned like and faced a different direction, then left would be the other way.
Yes, but then if you go left again, then left again, eventually you will go the right way. So never be afraid to take failure to heart.
All right, we're just gonna go to the left because I have a feeling if we don't, we're not gonna hear the end of this.
Man, you guys are really smart.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I was blessed by Sune.
Yeah, okay.
You seem skeptical, but I'm not going to pay that any mind.
Can I see if like the tracks kind of pick up around like this left door here, or do I need to make a roll? Or
I think your previous roll is still like kind of in play here.
Okay. I thought so.
So you're checking out the stonework, and it's pretty rough here. You're not able to come to a conclusion which way it was.
Okay.
I think once you get beyond the door, I would let you do another check.
Are you having trouble there?
Me.
I know how these things work.
You do?
Yeah.
I have a
Really?
feeling I know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Just step away.
I'll show you.
I thought those were Hobgoblin's speciality.
I'll go open the door.
That's not one for the books.
It opens.
Wow. Wow.
Oh man, you guys would be so in trouble if I wasn't here.
I learn something new every day.
All right, now I'm gonna try again.
I bet you could do the next one though.
All right, a survival check.
I'm going to give you
from
guidance.
Pico, and you got guidance. Oh.
Guidance. What's
I don't
guidance in
think
D4?
you needed it.
D4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
You survivaled the heck out of that.
I did survival the heck out of it. Did it roll?
You might have to drag it in the little table.
It lasts for a minute though, right?
Yeah, you just roll a D4 into the chat.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll save it because that's high. Now that I'm really looking at it, I'm like, I don't think I need it.
Okay. So you really don't see any tracks per se, but you notice like right here, you pick up that it almost looks like some scratch marks on the stonework right there, leading right into the wall, and so like right here.
Okay. Okay. It looks like it decided to claw at the wall, and he's just gonna try to like see if he can like follow like the scratch marks and see like what it might have been trying to like see if it was trying to find something on the wall or.
Peek out. He's gonna go like that.
uh,
Do this. You'll find it easier.
Like this.
Yeah, there you go. That's the
do same thing.
technique.
Okay.
Make an investigation check as you're kind of pawing at the wall in a Murray-like fashion.
Well,
Okay.
you can use that guidance now, since
I
you.
can. And What the heck? I might as well.
All right. So as you're doing that, your hand kind of bumps and covers a little piece of the rock that like presses in and is a button. And as you do that, this piece of wall swings inward. And
Oh
you see there's a
man, you
tunnel
opened that
there.
one. I didn't even see it.
I learned from the best.
That's a pretty good job.
Well, I guess we.
Or okay, and he's gonna kind of cautiously step forward.
And here, this the stonework on the floor looks like it's very much less traveled, and it's a lot easier for you now. You can see kind of the evidence of that damage along the stonework leading up and then over to the stone door that is on the other side there.
Okay. Guess he'll go up to there and then, seeing that there's tracks there, he might try to put an ear to the door and see if he can hear anything on the other side. And I'm guessing perception?
Yeah, give me a perception check as you listen.
Nice.
And you don't hear anything on the other side of this. Well, maybe you hear like kind of very low well, kind of like a high-pitched little like almost like rodent like sound in there. And maybe like kind of just little footprints of what you would maybe detect as like a rat or something.
I don't think you can open it with your ears, though.
Well, I'm just making sure whatever made these things on the floor isn't there, but it sounds like it might be a rat instead, so I think we're okay.
And he's, with some caution, but again, he's going to open the door.
And Grumpy DM is here and just redeemed by players a reroll. So one more reroll in the bucket there for you all.
Grumpy TM.
Woo, thanks, Paul.
All right. I'm sorry, you said you opened the door, Pico?
Yeah.
All right. It opens
Man,
up.
you're natural.
Again, I learned from the best.
And
Ooh,
you can
stairs.
see into the southeast corner there is a wooden chest and a couple of bags that have been like kind of ripped open or nibbled open. There's a couple of rats there devouring some dried foodstuffs and whatnot. But then you see the staircase that descends downward.
Okay. Oh. We got stairs, we got rats, we got a chest. Maybe some useful things.
I want to run over and scare the rats away.
Yeah, as soon as you do, they kind of scatter. And they clamber into little holes and whatnot in the wall.
I'm gonna pick up the food stuff and say, "Look, it's still good."
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Nom,
Like
nom,
it?
nom.
Good for you.
Well, I'm not gonna be hungry.
You'll never be hungry if you let Sune into your soul. Just had to throw that in there.
I don't know how that works. That sounds like it might hurt.
Actually, Professor's Hitchhiker cooks a pretty good ribeye steak.
That's so.
Yeah, really good actually.
Yeah, we should have that sometime.
Some
That
cheese
sounds really
toast.
good.
It is good.
Just walked across.
You like
the
cheese toast? Okay,
Yeah,
not so
just
bad.
I walked across the desert to get here, so I'm like parched and famished. I could totally eat.
I mean, there's some food stuff right there. There's
But I
rats
don't need
eating
it
all of
because
it.
I don't need it because I've got Sune. You know.
You look really
The
hungry
moldy,
though. Are you
the moldy
sure?
grain looks real good.
No, it's okay.
Have you
Nybarg,
noticed
you can
that
eat.
grain
You can
is
eat the
moving?
rats if you want. or you can eat that, you know.
I mean, you could eat the rest too. They're harder to catch than the grain.
Have you noticed the grain is moving?
Wait, is
green?
it?
Yeah, there's these little wiggly things in it.
Oh. Like
Oh,
little
bonus!
So a little extra protein.
It is extra protein, not bad.
I'm gonna put them in a pie.
That
A
is a game that the
magpie.
goblins play.
Hey, like a chest. What the heck? What is it
Yeah.
doing here?
I'm
Do we
gonna
have
show
anybody
you.
with skills for opening chests?
I don't know.
I'm not skilled.
Boss,
Well, I
I'd be
mean-
happy to open it for you if you ask me.
You don't have to, Nybarg. You also don't have to call me boss.
Just be careful.
Anyone who wants to try, I'll cast guidance on them.
Well, I'm not really much doing stuff like this, but I might try.
Do
You
it.
have guidance then.
Thank you. Halibut? Oh, it does feel good. And he's gonna ooh.
Right? It does. It feels great.
He's gonna kind of skip over a bit. He's gonna attempt to with guidance, attempt to try to take a look at that chest.
Before Murray does that, can Professor try to mind spike the chest just in case it may be a mimic? Because last time we were on this level, a chair may have came and tried and ate a monk of ours.
All
There's
right.
moving furniture here.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
that's
mimics,
right.
they just
Oh,
infest
that's
this place.
right. He deserved it though. He was being greedy. He bit him in the butt, in the bum.
So, Professor, you attempt to cast your spell. It does not take hold.
Just taking precautions. I think it's okay.
Thanks, Professor. All right.
And then
he's gonna-
Murray's doing a perception check.
Sure. All right, looking good. I'll use
And
that
you-
guidance. 13.
Yeah, just just so I set a precedent here. When you have guidance, you have to use it. It's on your next ability check.
Okay,
But
sounds
you could
good.
just recast guidance. It's not a big deal. But just to be consistent there. So you are looking at up and down. It's iron banded chest. It looks like maybe it has a very simple lock on the front, but there isn't anything that's tripping your spidey senses in terms of a trap or anything like that.
Okay. He is going to look back at. Well, first he's going to just attempt to open it, see if it's open.
And it is, even though it's got
Hey,
a
what do you
locking
know?
mechanism, it hasn't been locked. You
He
just
closes
open
it a
up.
bit and pretends to
So you did
pretend like
something
he's
amazing.
got it. There we go.
Man,
Finesse
that was
that.
really good.
Oh, thanks.
Inside you see a smattering, like a large sum of silver pieces and 4 gems interspersed within. So we'll just add that to the party sheet here for you.
Oh man, that's great. That's good stuff. You guys got a good gig, man.
A gig?
Yeah, you like go running around, like opening stuff, getting food and money.
I guess. Yeah,
That's a pretty good thing. I want to do that.
you are. Right now.
No, but like forever, man. I'm like when I'm done being general, because I'm not general anymore.
Is that like a? Oh, is that like a military rank? You were a general?
Yeah, man, like the high general of all the goblins.
Oh, nice. I thought I met a different person that was that like a way long time ago.
Well,
But
I was
maybe-
only here for a little while, so
Oh,
this-
okay.
there could
I
be.
know there was a lot of different goblin stuff going on back in the day, but
No, there's not that many.
Your general, didn't you get spoils of war?
yeah,
Nah,
basically you're
because
just
like we didn't really have any wars when I was a general.
Oh, peaceful.
So Somalian. If I remember correctly, I think it's a little bit different. Pusto here is talking about military command in a structure like this. I think the one that we met, he was a king or some kind of royalty.
Oh yes, he was a king. That's
Oh
different.
yeah, we
than
got one of
military
them
rank.
too. Oh, he died though. So then we
He
had a
did?
king queen, and then we had a queen, and then she fired me.
Oh, she sounds wise. I mean, um,
I mean, she's
that-
pretty okay.
well, yeah. Whatever happened to the king? King.
Oh, he got killed.
I think
I
that's
think we should
that
go down now.
Sire Lu. I think he's still alive.
Yes, Sire Lu.
Yeah.
Why do we fight? We fight for the booty. Why
Oh,
do
no,
we
that's
wait?
not
We wait
his
for the
name.
booty. Why do we die? We die for the booty.
That was the king of the goblins when I was around. To keep
no,
that.
that
Only
was not
I
his
was
name.
able to appreciate what just happened.
I
So Casey, we were just talking about Sire Lu, and then Casey redeemed a wandering encounter, and so I heard the Sire Lu kind of goblinish voice. So, yeah, there's a wandering monster on the table here. So let's roll that up for Casey. There's a pause in the action here as we are about to see. So as you're checking out the chest, you're having a discussion about the political structures of various goblinoid tribes, and Helibet is looking down at those stairs that descend down, and you hear footsteps coming up, Helibet, and the air in that passageway it's starting to feel a little cool or cold. And you just get this kind of chilling feeling as you see an undead warrior make his way up around the corner and come into view. And so we will roll initiative. So Casey, you just bought yourself one white. And okay, players, let's have you all do your own initiatives here. Just in case you want to do re-rolls or whatever. I'll do the same for the white if I can. All right. All right, everybody on there?
think so.
Yep,
All
I
right,
think
so the white is up first and moves ahead to engage with you, Helibet. As he draws in close, he pulls out a longsword and goes ahead and takes a swing. But with a 12, his sword just kind of smacks into that plate mail that you got some time ago, and you take no damage. With his left arm, he reaches out to try to get a hold of like your shoulder. And I roll a nat 1, which I'm going to use Dave's DM reroll on. The rolls on this side of the table aren't going so well tonight either. All right. There we go. And that'll bring it to a 17, but that will not be enough to hit Helibet. Helibet, it is your turn.
Helbut wants to turn undead.
All right. So what you could do is go to your actions tab and hit the magnifying glass next to your channel divinity ability, and you'll see the turn undead there. That saving throw can't be right. What is going on with that? Yeah, because it should be a 14, right? Your spell save DC?
I'm not sure. I haven't. Should be probably higher than that anyway.
I think it's 8. I think it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
Well, the wisdom modifier is +3. Proficiency would
I think 14 then, right?
be
'Cause it's-
3. So 8 plus 6.
Yeah, so 14. So I'll just manually roll this wisdom save, and he fails. So click and drag the turn undead, the effect. Click and drag and pull that onto the white. All right. So you could see that he's recoiling as you present your holy symbol. Anything else, Halibut?
I think I'll leave it at that.
All right, Somalian, it is your turn.
I don't know what to do now. I want to move up next to it, I think, but I don't know if I can get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll
Well,
go here and I'll
yeah.
stare it down and I'll say, "You better run." Soon as justice is not just for the it's for undead mostly. Yeah. Terrible people like undead people. I don't know. It's just a dry run. Just a dry run.
All right. So then next up is Murray.
All right. Murray is going to attempt to hide. Is he hidden yet? Or does he needs to hide? I'm sure.
Yeah, go ahead and do a stealth check.
You got it. All right. Here we go. Stealth.
Yeah,
19.
you're hidden.
All right. Here come the somersaults. Somersault.
Ooh.
And then that's there we go. Then he's gonna use his bow to attack. All right.
You got a critical hit.
Oh, that's nice. Real nice. Let's go ahead and turn on my. Where are you? There you go. I'm going to. There we go, and then some damage.
Oh, right. 22 points of damage. So that will break the turn.
Uh-oh. What? I didn't know what you do. I thought you talked this way. You guys do the little get out of here thing. I don't know.
But he's looking quite damaged. Your arrow pierced through his armor, and you could see a bit of bone material kind of fly out as it escapes through the other side of his body.
I hit him, guys. Why are you looking at me like that?
That's really good.
Oh, thanks.
It was an excellent hit.
Oh, thanks, Professor.
I'm gonna try to hit him too.
And it is Pusto's turn.
I'll run up there and I'm gonna attack him. Let me target him. Oh man.
You do have 7 rerolls.
I'll go ahead and use one. Why not? That's way better.
And that'll hit for 10 more.
Oh, we got him now.
Anything else, Pusto?
No, that's it.
Pico, it is your turn.
You're muted, Jenna.
I'm moving, and I'm gonna try to cast Fairy Fire on the right, or on the white. Let's see, so they need to make. I don't even remember.
Dexterity save.
Yeah, that's it.
He hits a 12.
I believe my Fairy Fire works then. Where do I see my DC on the?
If you go to your actions tab
Mm-hmm.
and go to your fairy fire and hit the little magnifying glass. 15 actually, so that's pretty good.
Nice.
Click and drag. You see where the effect is? Click and drag that onto the white, where it says grant advantage attack.
I do not. But like the little dice looking thing, or
So you're looking at the fairy fire spell?
yeah.
Do you have like the buttons where it says cast, attack, save, and then there's another one that says effect? Did you click the magnifying glass?
Oh, there it was. I thought I did. Never mind. Okay. Yes.
And that'll
I
pop
do
it
now
out.
see
And then,
that.
yeah, perfect. Yeah, so
Okay.
now the effect has been applied.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Next up is Nybarg, and he's gonna move around the corner here, and he's
Be
just
careful.
always kind of. I got this one. It's a lot. Looks like it's really easy to hit. It's all lit up. It must be Sune's magic.
I think it is. You're such a good squire.
I still missed it, boss.
That's okay. In the eyes of Suna, you're still a stud.
Professor, it's your turn.
Well, I was going to go up there and stab it, but there may or may not be everyone there. So I'm just going to draw my wand and try to paralyze it.
Sounds good.
Let's see. There's a save.
He fails.
It is paralyzed. That's it.
And we are back to the top. The white has all sorts of nonsense going on. But it's paralyzed, so that's the one that matters in the moment. End of turn.
I believe it is end of turn.
Okay.
Well,
You
in
wanna
case
drop
there is
that
a
on there?
save, in case it's needed.
No, he still fails. So Halibut, it is your turn.
Okay, Helibet hits him with his warhammer.
I don't think you targeted the thing because you have advantage because he's paralyzed. So do it again. Yeah, if you're actually targeting the token, you'll get all these effects coming into play. So, okay, that'll hit. And 10 points to the white. He's not looking good. Anything else, Helbit?
Yeah, I think I'll do my bonus action of spiritual weapon.
Okay. Go ahead and take a swing with that. And that is a hit.
Whoops. Here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll take the roll, even though you did the wrong. You're casting inflict wounds on him. He only had 2 hit points, so if he had done the correct spell, I'm confident
I'm
you would
sorry,
have taken him down.
Yeah, I had that thing open. Oh, sorry.
Just make sure you're doing the right spell slots. I don't know if it actually deducts the spell slots if you cast the spell or not, but yeah, you take a swing with the
That's
spiritual
actually
weapon.
the one right there.
Okay, and that's enough to bring the white down. His body does a roll over down the stairway until it finally settles around the bend there, and you're out of combat.
That was fun.
Oh man, good job, y'all.
Wasn't too bad. Question. It's gonna go. Why'd you both look at me like that when I hit him?
Oh, no reason. Just
No?
amazed at your deadly accuracy. Really,
It
I mean,
all
not
comes
many
with the
people.
it comes with the release. You hear I go and it just push it. I feel
Oh,
like
you
I
have
get
to
more
make
power.
the noise. You have to
Yeah,
make the
it's
noise.
from my sneak attack. So yeah.
It's a very noise I wouldn't really expect to hear from such a large Goliathy type creature.
You gotta surprise them now and then. That's how
Yep.
you get them.
I was surprised.
I've
Were you
never tried
surprised? I was
that.
surprised.
You got
Probably
you.
be pretty good.
Try it out. Go ahead. Try it out and get a good swing.
Hey!
There you go. It feels good, doesn't it?
No one
Yeah, so it's
expects
pretty
a
okay.
Goliath sneak attack.
All right. Well, Nybarg. Oh, you were so brave. Oh my goodness, you scared me though, just rushing up there like that without me there to protect you.
Sune is all about passion and being in the moment and
That's
recklessness.
And also
Reckless
freedom.
love.
I think he came to
Yes.
help me. I appreciate that.
Yes. Oh, speaking of, I saw some very clerical deeds happen over here. Which deity is it that you worship? It's clearly not Sune, or you would have been more successful earlier.
I worship the deity of the dwarves.
Have you considered Sune, letting Sune into your heart? She's a friend of dwarves.
Let us
Oh.
open up your heart, and we will put Sune in there for you.
Yes.
Well, I'll think about it, but I don't know if there's room for another.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you're thinking about it, I think we got this one.
It was a solid pitch, boss. Sir boss, Somalian. Friend.
Yes, friend. We're all friends here in the eyes of Sune.
Man, you guys are weird.
Embrace it, though. Embrace it.
Should we proceed down the stairs now?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, there was
Probably.
a undead thing down there, so should we maybe?
Well, not anymore.
Well, now there's a re-dead thing down there, and
Oh, by
Buddy?
the way, can I talk to you for a sec?
me.
Yeah. With your
Yeah.
little side.
He's gonna go and kind of pull him over and look over his shoulder, kind of at Professor a bit, and say,
You see the old man, the one that smells a bit funny?
Mm-hmm.
Don't mention undead and stuff. He was dead. We brought him back. Don't want to hurt his feelings. He's a nice guy.
Wait, is he really currently undead?
Oh, well, he was dead and we brought him back and now
Well,
he's
that's-
alive.
Yeah, that's different. That's not undead. He
He was pretty dead though. Like
no, it's different than being undead, like animated dead. He is reinvigorated by some.
he's a bit animated. He gets excited. He's a bit
Right,
animated.
He's been reinvigorated with life by a deity. I was also dead one time. Chopped clean off. Yeah, you see this?
Oh,
There was
What?
nothing.
oh, that's what
above
that
here.
is.
Above
Oh.
here, nothing.
Is that why you're an angel? You came back as an angel?
Well, no, I was an angel. Then Sune sent me down to Earth to set people on the right track.
Had to get rid of you, huh? Just kidding.
And then I was I was trying to be polite and asked these enemies if they wanted to convert, and then they cut my head off.
So that was a no.
Yes, but then my friends brought me back to life via the power of some other deity, which Sune was cool with. And then I was, we don't need to get into the whole backstory.
I love this story. I heard it so many times.
Right? Does he tell everybody?
Well, you were talking about redeading, and so I'm saying there's no.
It's good. It's
the
nice.
difference.
Maybe
he's,
wearing a scarf or something. It's a pretty gnarly scarf.
Well, that's what I'd have the chain mail.
Oh.
Covers it.
Yeah,
I just took it
I
down.
can still see it a little bit. It's really gross. Ugh.
I'm not subconscious. I'm not
Get away.
subconscious about it.
Disgusting, actually. Okay, I'm gonna walk over here. See ya.
So,
My thing is, I actually also want to pull Samilia aside.
okay.
I may not
Everyone
know
wants
you.
you're a neutral party. Everyone wants to get you believing their thing.
Is there some inner fighting going on here that I need to... What's up?
I may not know you that well, but I can tell you have a good heart, and I really appreciate you helping these folk eventually getting back home. What we're going down to, just so you're aware, is very, very dangerous and very deadly. It's been plaguing our city for years, if not centuries. So, best I can say is it's dangerous to go alone. So,
Take this.
take this.
Yes.
And he's gonna hand you a longsword.
Oh, this is excellent because I was just looking at my sword before, and I was looking at that undead creature, and I was like, "This ain't gonna do crap, man." And is this a better sword?
Da-da-da-da.
The funny thing is, the picture for Professor is the old man from Legend of Zelda. Just so you know,
That's awesome.
that's what it's from.
But it is forged by the Hobgoblin warlords, and it is considered to be magical, and that it's a +1.
It is one order of magnitude better than a normal sword.
Yes, he gets it.
This is amazing, and I'll twirl it around a little bit, and I'll drop my other sword and look at it like you useless crap bag, and then I'll put it. Oh wait,
boss, you done with that?
Sorry, I'll pick up the sword and I'll hand it to Nybarg. I sometimes forget that's your job.
Yeah.
If you want the swords and the equipment, if you want to string it over.
All right. Where do I?
If you go over to the right, do you see the
Party
upper
sheet,
right
yeah.
party sheet? Yeah, and you can click and drag it over. But so I'm going to maybe ask that we do maybe a 10-minute break. I know it's a little bit earlier than we normally do a break, but I could use one. And this is a kind of clean spot to do that. Thanks to everyone who's hanging out and buying re-rolls and Wandering Monsters. It's fun. I don't remember the last. I think the FUD was maybe the last Wandering Monster that I recall doing. So, thanks for that. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes or so. So stick around, and we got plenty more Lost City here to play through. So, hey everybody, we are back. Thanks for hanging out with us here tonight. We're playing Original Adventures Reincarnated number 4, The Lost City. We're getting to be in the final sessions of this campaign. This is an open community campaign that we run on the 20 Sides Every Story channel here. So this is something that we do several of these sessions each month. And this is an open drop-in, drop-out type of game. You don't have to make it to every single session. We've got quite a few people from our community that play around in these kind of old school adventures with us. So if you ever want to if it's been kind of fun to watch us play, you can always check out our Patreon. The people that support the Patreon always get the first chance to sign up for the games when they come live. But then after that, after they've had their chance, if we've got open spots on the roster, we'll open it up to everyone else. So there's a decent chance that you can get into at least one of these each month. So come check out our Discord when the signups go live and things like that. I always message and share those in there. So that's a great way to get connected with this game or other games that we got going on the channel. So the characters here are kind of trying to find the whereabouts of some of the warrior maidens of Matarua. You've seen the remnants of a few of them that didn't quite make it through their battle with Zargon, but the bodies there didn't account for everybody. And Pico had picked up on the trail of something being drug along the stonework here in the pyramid. So you were following that trail, and it has led you down into yet another room. And now you are on the 6th level of the pyramid. So as you are walking down the stairs, just a quick check. What is our light situation? Is there any light source that you're taking with you, or are you traveling together in the dark?
I have a light
looks like
cantrip.
Cliff,
I have
you're
dancing
muted.
lights.
Cliff, I think you were trying to say something before, but you were muted.
I was asking if anybody needed some light. I could probably cast Sacred Flame or something. Or
Well, that's an attack spell, but if you got light, and Joe, you have it right as a SMR, so casting that on item that you have.
I can cast it on this beautiful new sword that I have, and will brandish it.
So as you are traveling down the stairways, you get a bright light and are able to see clearly in front of you as you. This next room is huge that you step in off of the stairs. It's about 60 feet by 70 feet, and the ceiling stretches. It's a lot taller than some of the other levels that you were in up above. It's about 20 feet high ceilings here. And throughout the chamber, you can see there are 4 stone doors that provide the obvious exit from the room. But other than that, it is empty.
The problem here is that there's 2 doors to our left.
Oh, but this one's like right here, though.
Is that the...
Like right over there, there's a close one.
I suppose that's someone's left, I suppose.
You know, for the logic produced, that is actually rather correct.
Eventually you'll get there. If you keep going left, then you'll go right. Way. Yes. Buster,
So this
wanna
door...
do the honors?
Oh yeah, man, I'll open that door right up.
Pasta opens the stone door and gives way to a hallway. A lot rougher stonework here than in the other areas above in the pyramid. But quite a long hallway, and at the opposite end, you see another stone door.
Ooh.
What do we
do you see the like crawly marks?
Do another survival or
Yeah. And you can have advantage at this point because you have a much kind of clearer idea of what you're looking at in comparison. So,
Oh, that's pretty good.
yeah, you got it. And let me just double check. The marks on the statue actually head down this way.
Marks on the statue. You mean the statues that were
Oh,
upstairs? Or...
Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have said that. The marks on the floor.
We should check the statues.
I can pretend I didn't hear that.
It would be misleading anyway, but the grooves on the stonework on the floor lead towards that particular door.
Gotcha. Okay.
Pika's gonna be like, maybe nothing's going down that way. Maybe we should go towards that one. And then he points to that one, and he'll start making his way towards that one unless someone tells him otherwise.
Wait, which one was that one again? Oh, the one that you're down by.
Yeah, it was that one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it leads right to that door as if that is where it was carried. Whatever was being drug was being brought that way.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, he'll open it.
And you open this door, and a very similar hallway, but which meanders down two paths.
Oh. Gonna follow the trail. The dusty trail.
And as you are following it, you're following those tracks, the grooves. They head to the east right here.
Okay. Go east.
And as you are continuing, and I'm assuming you're probably taking care and checking for traps and things like that, so I'm taking that all into account as you're traveling.
Gotcha.
Unless there are specific things that you end up wanting to do. But you'll pass by this hallway here and see that there's another stone door that heads to the north. The tracks don't lead quite that way. You continue following to the east.
Okay.
And you'll see to the far east here another stone door. And you see, like, off to the side there's like almost like a wicker basket of some kind that's right next to the door. The tracks don't lead that way, however. They lead down to the south here, where there is another door.
Ooh. Having flashbacks to the snake that was in that one single room, he's gonna make a quick turn this way.
Oh, I want to see what's in that basket, though.
If you want, there might be a very angry snake. But if you want, go ahead.
Hey, not any snakes in that basket.
If there are, they don't reveal themselves.
Yeah, there's probably not. I'm going to check it out.
Snaky
Oh.
snakes.
Okay.
All right. So, Pusto, you go over there and you take a peek in the basket, and it just looks like long strips of cloth. Most of them are just kind of like sort of white, kind of a little bit dirty and dusty. But there are a couple of others that are dyed and colored, but just a variety of these same kinds of things.
Nah, just somebody's underpants.
Snake laundry, actually.
I just remembered something that probably will not matter in any capacity. Remember the court jester's room for who all was there? I believe Murray, you were there. Halibut, you were there.
Court jester.
The court jester's room, who was a renowned illusionist, and he had jars that you put one thing in, another thing comes out the other way.
The vase thingies.
Yes.
Yep, I remember.
I have a stupid idea in case we have wounded. We just put one jar back at the city, which I assume was already there at this point, and the other one's somewhere down here. We bring that jar and bring it down here, and if someone hurt, we can just throw them in the jar.
Are these jars person-sized?
We didn't
Actually,
bring-
yes.
Wow.
we
I don't
didn't
know if
bring
I've ever
those
seen a
with us.
jar the size of a person before.
But then
Yeah,
we have to go-
this would be quite the feat. It would be very time intensive.
exactly is the main thing. I just thought of that now, but we could have. Just know we could have.
Oh, that's good. I mean, that's probably okay.
Quite the idea.
Perhaps tomorrow.
That would have been nice. Yep. Gee whiz.
I have so many regrets now.
If anybody needs underpants, there's some in the basket.
Maybe they would make
Underpants in
good
a basket?
Yeah, like a hamper, you know, yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Does the underpants have any significance in the way they're like designed?
Not really. I mean, each one is roughly maybe like 3 to 4 feet in length. Um, they're not identical. It's like kind of an assortment. It does very much look like a basket of somebody's laundry because of that. Um, I think you see Nybarg goes over there and he's kind of curious what Busto's looking at or what he was checking out. He grabs one of them, and it seems like he's kind of rifling through it until he finds one. He finds a blue one, and he really likes it, and he ties it off as a bandana around his head.
You got underpants on your head.
I think it looks beautiful, Nybarg.
Thanks, friend. I thought that a little bit of flair or something make me look, kind of unique, and I have an identity within the Order of Sune.
Yes, I love it. Sune has just told me she loves it too.
Makes me so blue.
You're such a great disciple of Sune. Oh man, it just blows my mind how good of a disciple you are.
Do you want one? I grab. There's a red one here.
Well, blue is the good color of Sune. Red is
There's no more
evil.
blue. I don't see any more blue.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to be the flag bearer of the blue headband of Sune.
All right, I can do that.
I'll take the
Yeah.
red one. I don't like Suna.
What? Why not? Free love. What's that to like?
I mean, it's nice. Love is nice.
It's excellent.
But all the love I've ever come in contact with wasn't free. It's a bit of a manipulation sometimes, it seems.
There's none of that here.
Give me that red.
He
Give me that
balls
red.
it up and like throws it at you. Here, catch.
Oh, okay. Thanks, buddy. Well, he's nice.
He's gonna go ahead and tie it on. Give it a tight Rambo tug.
Okay, man. You all got underpants on your heads.
Gonna open the door.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we're supposed to save the warrior maidens. Yep, that's what we're doing.
Helbit and
It's a bit-
Pico
I
are
get a bit
creeping down to
sweaty.
that southern door there, and Pico, you're opening it up.
Yep, I'm opening the door.
All right, everyone where they want to be.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
man.
no, I want to reposition myself to be closer to the door.
I'm scared people get closer.
I normally
Okay.
stand behind Professor, so yep. Perfect.
All right, you open up the door,
Okay.
and inside, what you see is there's clearly a stone door on the opposite side of the chamber as you open it up, but in the center on the floor, you can see a wooden trap door. And surrounding the trapdoor are these 4 wooden like statuettes that all seem to be kind of looking out at cardinal directions, like they're surrounding the door kind of and looking out. And as you're looking, you're inspecting. Nothing happens, immediately upon opening the door. But you get kind of an unnerving feeling seeing those objects in the room. The grooves on the floor that you've been following, they seem to wrap around, kind of following the perimeter of the room, off along the right-hand side there, and heads down to the door on the southern side. So kind of in this sort of pattern.
Okay. Huh. Pico's gonna start kind of just following along the grooves and stay away from the creepy trapdoor. He's like, I don't like the way the door looks at me. It makes me uncomfortable.
The door
soon-
looks at you.
I don't know how to explain it. Like you get like
It's a mimic.
bad vibes.
And as soon as several of you step into the chamber, they animate, and we will roll initiative.
Oh crap!
It did
Sorry.
look at me funny.
I guess I positioned them like that, so that's where they're starting off here. So go ahead, everyone can roll their own initiative here, and I'll just roll the NPCs in.
Oh no.
Forgot I had that.
All right, Murray, you're back in the hallway, but you can kind of hear everyone kind of reacting to what's going on inside as the little wooden statuettes start moving.
Well, does it sound like it's a bit of terror or fun?
I'm not sure. I think of surprise maybe.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a warning shot. Then, we'll see how that goes. I am going to attempt to be sneaky. Do I have to duck around, or am I pretty good at that point?
Do I have to make any movement to hide or?
Just use your bonus action to do your stealth.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to ask if I had to make movement or something first. Okie dokie. Here we go. Oh.
You got it.
All right, here comes the warning shot directly at one of them.
Oh.
Attacking well out of ammo.
Oh yeah, that happens.
All right, here we go. Warning shot. Don't mess with that with tough.
The warning shot hits.
All right, good. Now they know.
And 15 points.
Hey, good job.
There we go. If you're thinking of doing something, don't. That was a warning shot.
Somalian, it is your turn.
Not sure if he knows what warning shot means. Which one did that hit? This one over here?
That was the
with
one
the little red dot on it.
Wood golem too. Yes.
Yep. I'm gonna walk over there, and I'm going to be like, well, boom, with my sword. I'm gonna make the noise that he suggested I make, though. Do I just click and drag it onto him like that, or how do I target?
Yeah,
and hit?
that's one way of doing it. You can just click and drag it on.
Oops, this one. I click and drag this part. Oops, not this part. This part. Sorry.
And you do have 6 rerolls.
Can I use a reroll?
Do it.
You absolutely
Yes.
I'm rerolling.
Do it.
Reroll. No.
can. And that hits.
Oh, it hits. Haha. Take that.
And
Magic
that
damage.
brings that one down.
Okay, and then I will use the
that
rest
was
of
a
my
warning kill.
I'll use the rest of my movement to walk up to this one. And then that's it. I'll be like, haha. Warning.
Nybarg is moving forward. And he just charges up and gets right next to that one, right there where you are. Helibit, it is your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Helmet, he's gonna move up to this one here and hit it with his warhammer. Which one is that anyway?
It's number 1. I like that your name has now changed to Hellabit Frostbeard 23, which is a little unnerving that there possibly were 22 other versions of Hellabit.
Yeah, I don't know where the 23 came from. I don't.
It was all
like
the
it, though.
people back at your town.
Aw,
You got it right this time.
all the tattoos.
The 12
Fallen
hits.
people.
Oh,
All right.
and he's going to do a bonus action with the spiritual weapon.
All right. Cast Spiritual Weapon. $14 hits. And 4 points of damage. Oh, sorry. Wait. You didn't do Spiritual Weapon. You hit it with Searing Smite.
I need better glasses. Type is too small.
Okay. 1 second, because I have to see if that actually is a kill. That it is not. It is not dead. All right.
That would be.
All right. Professor, it is your turn.
Excellent. He's going to move up next to Sarah Malone and just pull out Knight's Edge and hold the green flame blade.
That's my turn.
All right.
I will hold green flame blade.
Okay. Sounds good. Pusto.
Okay, I'm a warn one too. I'll run down here and warn this one down here. Oh man. I'm not gonna use the reroll. That's it.
All right. Pico, it is your turn.
Right. Pico is going to try and hit the one across the room with an ice knife. Boop.
Ice Knife
That's pretty
hits.
good. All right. And boop. Okay. And then it explodes. If I do this, will it? Oh, it will. Cool.
All right. You got it.
Ah! And boop. That's pretty good.
Knife mars the wooden outer frame of the wooden golem, and as you can see, shards of ice have pierced through it at this point. It is now their turn. They kind of move rather stiffly and slowly, but this first one over here is going after Hellabit and is going to try to just kind of. It's got very stiff slam attack. It's going to try to make. And a 5. It just is way too slow. You just kind of step out of the way, and by the time his swing comes through, you're nowhere close to that mark. Number 3 over on the other side here is going to step up. Going to take a swing.
Will do my held action to stab with golem number 2, 4, because I was waiting for number 3 to get closer.
Okay.
I will stab and a miss. It's fortunate. I'll not use a reroll.
All right. Wood Golem 3 is taking a swing at Somalian. 14 will miss. And then the last one here is also taking a swing at Somalian.
Oh, I wanted to protect someone else.
But a 12 will miss. Murray, Britt, Jermaine, it is your turn.
Well, guess what Murray's gonna do? He's gonna get a little bit closer. Of course, rolling around the edge of the wall. He is going to somersault across here, attempting to hide. Here we go.
You got it.
All right, he's going to go ahead and shoot in with Golem 3. I was almost attempting to them be like, welcome to our like welcome to our chamber. Sorry. There we go.
Oh, you got the critical hit in there.
All
Whatever you're
right,
about to hit is
love it.
in for a bad time.
Time for a little bit of splinters. Me.
Yeah, it just like you strike hits and it just slivers into very thin pieces of bark and wood that fall to the floor.
Woohoo! And then I hide up against the wall. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Somalian, it is your turn.
I think I'm going to attack the one right here because it attacked me. I just have to get used to this thing again. Here we go. Boom.
That's a hit.
Do I want to smite this? No, I'll just hit it normal.
And 12 points.
And I will be like, haha. Thank you. That's all.
Nybarg is there and he's a good strike, friend. I'm gonna try to hit it with this axe. Maybe it'll be better than before.
Axes are meant for chopping wood.
Oh, I got him. And he cleaves it right in half and it falls to the ground.
Team Sune for the win.
Halibut, it is your turn.
Okay, his spiritual weapon's going to attack.
That will miss.
All
Unless
right,
you'd like to
yeah.
use a reroll.
I'll attack with my warhammer now.
And that is a nat 1. Would you like to use a reroll on that?
Yes, I would.
Okay. All right, that's a you turn that into a hit. Little stumble there. All right, and you finish off the last of the guardians. So, out of combat, these things, they don't seem that they were defending the way that you were following Pico. They were following that trapdoor in the floor. But brings up an interesting situation because you were kind of in pursuit of whatever was being drugged from the battle earlier, but you also know that to get to Zargon means going down, and so 2 choices here.
I'm gonna open it and take a peek.
You open up the trap door. What you see is like a wooden ladder that has been kind of nailed to the sides of a chasm or a shaft that goes down, and it seems to go quite far. Like you can't see the floor necessarily, although let me just check something real quick.
If it helps, Professor will cast dancing lights and just send the globules down?
They go down and they're lighting up the space, and from this you can tell this goes down multiple levels. You can see with the dancing lights like landing points where you could step off the ladder, that there are other levels that you could step out onto. But it seems, let's see, there's at least 2 levels down that you could go from this ladder.
Well, I mean, like that goes down, and we need to go down, but the claw marks go the other way.
Let's look through that door before we go down.
Oh, I'm good at that.
So Pusto moves over there and opens the door.
Yep.
And you see an intersection on the other side.
Man, it's confusing. There's so many ways to go.
Any indication where the claw marks may lead to? Hopefully to the left.
What do you say? Down or follow the claws marks?
Well, I mean, we needed the people we need to save are down, right? But that's also towards Zargon.
I was told there would be saving people involved.
I'd like to follow the claw marks and we can come back for the trap door at another time, I would think.
But the
I think
people.
that's-
Oh, okay, fine. Outnumbered.
I want to ensure.
Overruled.
What if someone needs help from the claw marks?
Oh, that's a good point. Someone could need help from the claw mark person.
There we
Or
go.
them.
Thinking, boss.
Yes.
All right.
We will help whoever is getting clawed to death right now. We better go.
Here we go.
So, Pico, you're still kind of leading the pack here as you're navigating, and the claw marks, they take a turn right here.
Oh, they're going left, I think.
They're going. Oh yeah, I guess they kind of are.
And at the end there, you can see that the tunnel branches out into 3 points. Each has a stone door at the end. But the trail that you were following heads up. Or should I get it? Yes, up here to this door.
Okay, sorry, I was just momentarily fascinated by this dance that the professor and Murray Benjamin were
Oh,
doing.
no, you go first. Please, it's my honor. It's just.
It's not
Wait,
Hey, it goes left again.
Are you telling me this is a double left?
Oh!
The prophecy has been fulfilled.
One more, we go right.
Yes, I am going to be
This
a
is like a
cautious.
soft left. It's not going to get us where we want to be, I don't think.
It's not left adjacent.
Can I be a cautious frog and listen through the door if possible?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Perception check.
I give you guidance.
Is it
All
too
right.
late because I rolled and then
Uh,
said it, or
It's fine. You would roll with guidance. It helps it even more. Go ahead and roll it
okay?
just to see. Okay.
19.
It is still in quiet on the other side of this chamber.
I'll open the door.
And as you open the door, you look into a room, and you have found, in theory, what you were looking for, although it isn't quite as you were expecting to see them. All around this really rough-hewn chamber. You can see the still figures of the warrior maidens of Madarua that you were looking for, but they are completely. They bear horrific expressions on their faces, and they're splayed out in kind of motions and images of. They're frozen in place as if they were in combat, completely transformed into stone.
Oh boy, close your eyes.
Okay.
Nobody look. Nobody look.
Why not?
I think there's a
look now?
thing. I don't want to get turned to stone. That's why you don't look.
Oh, okay.
There are 15 in total that are warrior maidens. You also see that there was a dwarf and a gnoll amongst them as well.
Professor
And
will
and
snap.
one of them is very clearly Pandora. Pandora is in the middle of all of this. Seems like the others are kind of cast aside and like put off into the corners of the room, but the one that is Pandora is like clearly propped up centrally in the chamber.
Wait, so are we surmising that these people were turned to stone before and dragged into here based on the marks, or did they get turned into stone in here?
And Pico, you'd be able to verify that you've been following the trail. So those scratch marks, they kind of separate into the different positions where they're at in here. So they were clearly like drug into this chamber after the fact.
Okay, so probably we're not going to get turned into stone if we go in here.
What about the cat person?
You don't see
September rain.
September rain. Drifting rain is not here.
Drifting rain.
Professor will snap his fingers and summon a
Your rain's 2
Sebastian
months
Pacini Jr.
early.
the Third Esquire and have him fly into the room.
Okay. He does kind of a scan around. Anything in particular you're looking for, or just trying to see if any ill effect happens to him?
More or less seeing who the individuals were is what he would have done, and then see if there's any other creature in this room other than statues.
Yeah. So your familiar flies about. You recognize all of them. You've known them for years. The other than the dwarf and the gnoll are not recognizable to you. You don't know who they are, but doesn't seem to be anything else in the room. At least nothing that your familiar perceives.
I know there's magics that exist that can undo this, but I don't think we necessarily have the time or resources for it right now. At least we know they're, in lack for a better word, safe.
I don't want to be that kind of safe.
However, I am concerned what may be behind the other 3 doors. Well, there are 2 doors.
I know how to find out.
I fear it may be the same. I'm not sure, though.
We can go back and go down the trapdoor if you wish.
I want to peek in these doors.
Well,
first,
it
just in
sounds
case.
like we can't save the people anymore, right? They're all right here, unsaved.
They all got
Unless we
stoned.
find a way to reverse this spell.
You think this is
Is this the people we were saving? We failed.
I'm afraid so.
Not all of them, though. There was
there's
that cat guy you talk about.
Oh, yeah, November rain.
November rain? I've seen.
Driving
Oh, I
it?
saw them over there. They were actually put. I thought it's a performance group. I think it's like nice, like funky jazz music. November rain.
So we
Yeah.
gotta find Purple Rain. I don't know where he went.
Yeah. I can't.
I'm sure chocolate rain's beyond the next door, maybe. So let's go check it out.
Unless Pesto wants to do it, I'm gonna open the door.
Oh, you go ahead. You're doing really good at that. You
Oh,
got it
thank-
figured out, man.
Thank you. I'm learning.
You open up this door, and on the other side, you see a another rough-hewn chamber about 40 feet wide from east to west and 50 feet long north to south. It unlike some of the other chambers, it looks like this one had been worked on and like was in the process of kind of smoothing it out. Halibut, this is probably sort of interesting to your dwarf sensibilities that construction on this room seemed to be in the midst of being done, but it would appear sort of unfinished. There's a pile of rubble kind of over to like kind of the north side of where's my pointer? Kind of over to the north side here that hadn't been cleared out quite yet. And there is so Halibut, you kind of step in there, and over near the rubble, you see some of the stones kind of start to kind of cascade down as you look, and there's this large form. You're looking at the maw of this huge worm-like snake with gray skin but no eyes as it pulls itself up from around the rubble pile. You can see its gaping circular mouth open, alerted to your presence and hungry.
Oh man.
I think this might be where God Bless the Rains had his downfall.
I thought that
Somebody-
was down in Africa.
Yeah, right here, apparently.
Yeah, someone better bless this rains down here in San Lucia because this is not good.
So you can go ahead and roll initiative.
That's an ugly worm, man.
Uh-oh.
Hope these rains wash away my sanity because this is insane.
All right. Nybarg is up first. He kind of moves ahead, but he's not with Somalian, so he's kind of waiting back a little bit. Pico, what would you like to be doing?
Pico, I believe, is going to try and do another fairy fire. Because that sounds helpful. If I do... Oh, no, wait. Yeah.
It fails. So you could
Ooh.
bring that effect over onto it. What color are you lighting up the big worm?
Let's go a very nice vivid green.
Almost blue. Almost blue.
Oh, that's way better.
Blue is my favorite color, but I decided to change it up a little.
Blue is Sune's favorite color.
All right. Next up, Pusto.
Okay, man. I'm going in there. I'm going to go hit that worm. But first, I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Giant's Might and become large.
Big Pusto.
This is obscure. A big goblin. It's
I'm
like
a
you,
giant,
Nybarg.
man.
It's like you, Nybarg.
And I think I set that up as an effect that I can put on myself. Cool. And then
You got it? All right. First damage.
I will action surge and do it again.
Another hit.
Oh, that should have done the D6 again. I'll just put that.
And
Another
additional 3. All right. So you're hacking and slashing. You're definitely tearing into its flesh. Halibut.
Halibut is moving up here, and he's going to cast Inflict Wounds as a 3rd level spell.
And a 25 will hit. What level spell you say you're casting it as?
A 3rd level spell.
Oh, a 3rd level. Okay. So you get 2 extra dice on top of...
So how do I...
Just roll it into the chat and then roll a couple of extra die and we'll just manually do it. So 17 plus
Did I roll the right dice?
19.
Yep.
Yep. Just do one more. And another 7. Okay. 26 points. You can see a patch of its flesh there kind of decay and turn kind of wither. This like kind of withered grayish black color. Next up is Professor.
Professor is going to move himself into the room to get a view of this gigantic worm and point the wand in it and say, "Nope, thank you."
And then do the wand again.
Sounds good.
Con save.
I got no re-rolls. Oh, good. He
I
made
think
it.
he's fine.
And I will use my bonus action to become young again. And I'll do Blade Song because I may need it.
And that'll be my turn.
Sounds good. It is now the worm's turn, and it's going to attempt a bite attack on Halibut. And a 21 misses. Murray Britt Jermaine, it is your turn.
I love that. Okay.
Murray's gonna go down here and see the green worm and go, what the hell is that? Ah, he's just gonna go ahead and shoot. All right.
The 15 hits.
All right. Sneak attack.
$14 points.
Yeah. Careful. Looks a bit scary up there. Careful, guys. It's a worm.
Word of warning from Murray, and it is Somalian's
They're
turn.
already up there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna dash up here. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna kind of like zigzag around here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is there space in between these two guys here?
Yeah, I think we could make the case that Pusto's kind of like
All
right
right.
there.
I'm gonna go there, and then so that's my dash action, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith with your consent on Pushto, but only if you consent. This consent is
Oh,
important.
that's okay.
All right, Shield of Faith, +2 to your AC. Do I need to drag that effect on him or something?
You do have an effect, so you could do that on your actions tab. If you scroll down, your spells are all the way to the bottom there. Just hit the magnifying glass on Shield of Faith, and there should be an effect that you could...
Oops, sorry. Drag it onto him?
Yeah, you can pull it onto his token or onto the combat tracker.
I think I...
You did, yeah. You got it.
All right, so that to make sure I get that spell slot off of there. All right, I will say, I'm here to protect you, and then I will not do anything else because that's all my action economy.
All right, we are back to the top, and it is Nybarg's turn, and he's it's time to act. 5, 10, 50. And he gets to right here. He does a little salute to you, Somalian. And he's ready to go. He's got his axe in hand. Pico, it is your turn.
Right? Pico's gonna, let's see, 10, 9, 25, put himself nice and safe back here. And he's gonna do a little thorn whip from a nice safe distance.
You got a critical hit.
Ooh, cool. Is there anything special I have to do in terms of like rolling dice, or just roll it?
It'll know. It knows that you got
Oh,
a
it'll
crit.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, never mind. And I think that's it.
Just roll the damage.
Oh, did it not? Oh,
I just
guess it
see
did.
the attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Drop
Let
it on
me-
the icon.
That's probably why it didn't do it. Okay, there we go.
Nice. So 11 points.
Look at all that damage.
I think that's the
Looking
most I've
good.
ever done this entire time.
It's like the first time you've ever hit something.
I
Druids
never,
are awesome.
I never
Don't.
hit anything.
Don't despair.
That
I
one's in
love-
trouble now.
I love druids. I just can't hit anything.
It's because you're not shouting Shillalog.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or meh.
Meh, shillalog. That's what I'll do.
Joe and I had a friend who genuinely thought that was how you pronounce the spell. We didn't really correct him for a long time either. He was just like, Shillalog. I can't
I do
Shillalog.
Shillalog on my little stick.
You gonna cast that on your shillelagh?
Can't Shillalog on my shillelagh.
I guess. Shillalog. Alex and I just.
Let's just let this keep happening. Pusto, it is your turn.
Okay, man. I'm gonna hit this guy again. Oh yeah.
Man, so
Yeah,
many
you do.
crits.
Oh, I didn't put my, so I need 2d6 on that too.
Okay. Another 7 points.
And that's it for me.
All right, Halibut, it is your turn.
Halibut takes his warhammer. Crush worm! Crush!
That's a hit. All right, 13 points to the worm as you smack into it with the warhammer. Professor, it is your turn.
I'm gonna also move up next to it with my movement. And I'm gonna cast a green flame blade and stab him.
Can't protect you from there.
Oh, don't worry, I can take care of myself. And you see that it's not Professor standing there anymore. We're in the same clothes, but not him. So he'll take a
Who's
stab.
that?
It's a really long story.
That's just some other guy that shows up sometimes.
Is that the one that's undead?
I have never said
different
once that I was undead.
Well, Murray told me you were.
No. Man, I just told you not.
Don't worry, I won't tell Professor. He's fine. And he's wounded.
Nah, he's cool.
All right. It becomes the worm's turn.
He is no longer wounded.
Wait, can I impose disadvantage on the whatever if he attacks somebody next to me with my
Yeah.
protection?
Yeah.
I have to shout always use protection first though.
All right. I'll make it. Everyone's kind of hitting him with damage, so we'll see. Who did he go for? He's gonna try to hit Professor.
Oh, I can't protect you. Nybarg, throw yourself in front of him.
So he misses, And then you watch. He tries to he lunges forward, tries to bite at you, Professor. You dodge out of the way, and then it immediately wraps its body around, and you watch its head kind of go straight for the floor, and it starts grinding and using its mouth to burrow a hole right into the floor. You can all, if you want, take an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't get to use my reaction on the protection, so I will. All
Yep.
right. All right. I wish I would have been able to protect somebody.
I don't get one though, right? Because I'm from far away, or is it me too?
Yeah, you're not it's
Okay,
not moving out
wanted-
of your threatened.
Gotcha. I
Or
wanted
out
to
of your
make sure
reach.
because you said everyone, and I was like, I don't think so, but.
So the worm does not make much progress there as it's starting to burrow into the ground. It does make a little bit of a divot in the floor. That's just kind of how we're going to play it. That you all were able to. It opened itself up to an attack, and you kill it before it gets through.
From back here, that looked really cool, guys. It was like you all attacked at once. It was really, really nice.
Oh, we should try that more often.
Just all at the same time.
Nobody likes worms. I know.
I like some worms.
They're pretty good for fishing.
They're pretty good in pie.
What the?
Okay.
What the
Oh,
pies?
Oh, it's been so long since I had a nice, good worm pie. Ooh.
Hey, how you doing,
That's so
by the
long.
way? I haven't seen you for a bit. How's it going?
Oh yeah, who the hell are you?
Oh, name's Anzio. Pleasure to meet you.
Anzio.
So,
All right, have you let Sune into your heart?
I'm kind of already taken.
Oh, you're taken?
He shows you his palm. Samigar is kind of our patron deity, or from our end. But
Sune is into polyamorism, so you don't have to be strict like just worship her. You can do.
If I'm being too honest with you, I'm already dead on a technicality. I'm just here just for the small moment.
But not undead, like just not
I'm not
really
undead, undead. More like possessing in a sense. It's not exactly like that.
Sort of like you're an evil spirit.
No. I'm not. You got
He's all right. He's all right.
If you have anything to say to me, you got about 10 seconds.
That's his son. That's Professor
Let
Son
Sune
right there.
into your heart. We'll always welcome you.
I'm sorry, the reception is getting real dark. Gotta go by.
Going through a tunnel, are you? Okay, fine. I've heard that before.
I'm back.
Hey, Professor.
What I
The
missed?
smell is back too.
That is very. No. That is a big worm.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna need a really big pie.
The other you isn't very into Sune. I like you better. Let's continue.
All right.
Does he know there's another him? Or did I just let the cat out of the bag?
Wait, there's cats too?
There's
Why was
always
there a
cats.
cat?
There will never be a time when there aren't cats.
I'm actually really allergic to cats. That drifting fellow was kind of got into my nose a lot, and he was like, "Hey, what's going on over here?" And I'm like, "Oh, please leave." I just kept sneezing. It's terrible.
So I'm small again.
You know, I miss him. I miss that cat fellow. Miss him like the deserts miss the rain.
Did he have a faith that he followed? Maybe we can find him and tell him about Sune.
Well, we're mostly looking for sentient, not like
No, he's like a cat man, like
Oh.
a person cat.
We're talking about Reigns again. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty
And then there's
sure
the cat you had in the bag.
Wait, that
It's
brought
not
up an
nice.
idea.
No, I let the cat out of the bag.
So you had it, it was in the bag. Where did that cat go?
I don't know this, but
You
does
still hungry?
he shed?
Because that one could
No,
go
this
in
was
a pie
a
too.
this was a hairless.
so.
This is one of those Egyptian hairless cats.
Oh, that makes it way easier to get them in the pie. You don't
Yeah,
have to get the hair off. First.
hypoallergenic. It's the only way Sune would have it. You see all the wrinkles.
Makes it easier to skin them.
What?
There's lots of ways to do it.
No,
Yes.
you don't skin cats.
I mean,
Yeah, you
he's
do.
not wrong. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
See?
We used to say that from the tribe I'm from about humans and elves and halflings. We used to say sometimes about gnomes.
Goliath? You
Not
talk
all the
about
time about
like
gnomes,
Goliath?
just some.
I bet that's
Depending on
true.
the gnome.
Is gnome like a delicacy where you're from?
Nybarg,
Well-
you don't have to answer these questions. They're bringing up a past for
Oh.
your tribe that we
Also-
have gone past.
I just
What
felt
is a
like we
gnome?
were kind of letting it all out there,
Oh,
and
true
we were
enough,
getting
you
to
know
know
what?
each other.
Yeah, you know what? This is a safe space. This is the safe tree.
We're just putting the cats like right out of the bag.
Yeah. If you want, Nybarg, if you want to discuss some of the ways of your tribe from before you all came to the light, go ahead.
Maybe we'll save it for later. This is more bar talk. Now that I think about it, inappropriate for right now.
Yes.
Aw.
Well,
Okay,
things are
so
a little awkward. Things are a little awkward now. So
I'm
we're
not going to
just
skin anyone here. It's in the past.
Right. He's a devout follower.
I love.
disciple
I
of
mean to
Sune.
love now, not killing.
Yes. And
Make
but
love, not war.
responsible love, right?
Oh, I forgot that part. Yes, responsible.
This is the pip. Remember we talked about it? We had the charts and the pip.
There are many
We're gonna-
levels.
This is
He pulls out his notebook.
truly fascinating. I mean, great records for the archives.
okay, what's going on?
Doors.
Where's
Where
the
are there
cat?
more doors?
There is another door. I want to
It's
talk
about-
more about the irresponsible love later, though.
I think from the first door, it's about 3 doors down.
All right, here we go.
Boom.
All right. So, everyone where they want to be as Pusto opens the next door.
I'm not sure. I'm not
I
sure
want to
I'm
walk
mentally.
this way now. No,
I'm not sure I'm
It's
mentally
over
capable
here,
of being where I want to be
goodbye.
right now.
I'll open the door.
So,
I need to be closer to
Yes,
the door.
please.
So, Pusto, you open up the door and you look into a tidy chamber where ruined furniture seems to have been collected and stacked along the walls. Several plush carpets and grimy yet comfortable pillows are strewn about a copper brazier that is holding glowing embers in the center of the chamber. And you see a tall elf-like male. He's wearing a hooded cloak, who's standing near the flame. And in his hands, he holds a square-shaped object which seems to have a hinged golden lid, which he repeatedly closes and retracts.
Hinged golden lid. Is he got a Geiger counter?
So he's just like messing with that. With him are 4 smaller creatures that are similarly dressed with hooded cloaks and whatnot, with sort of gray-like skin. They probably resemble more gnome-like creatures versus the taller elf-like creature that's over by the brazier. They seem to be kind of mulling about, and one of them is moving towards some of that ruined furniture. It looks like it's kind of like breaking off the leg of an old table. And you notice that these creatures, their legs are kind of they're not wearing boots or anything. They're cloven hoofed feet with kind of a goat-like form to them. And yeah, it seems like the one is kind of breaking off a piece of that furniture to bring to the embers in the center of the room.
Oh, hey man, how you guys doing?
And
no skinning.
the taller one kind of sees you and flips down the lid on that thing and like puts it in, it stows it away, and says, Are they ready to see us? We've been waiting a long, long time."
I don't know, man. Who you waiting to see?
"Well, we're waiting to see the sisters, Sardas and Vodras."
I don't know them, but I don't know very many people, so that doesn't mean anything.
Does that name mean anything to me at all?
Make a history check.
I'm Pasto.
And who do you work for, Pusto?
Well, I work for Pasto.
Today.
Mostly just for Pasto.
Professor, you do recognize those names. They were sisters of Queen Alexandria, who reigned some 300 years ago.
That's rather peculiar.
And if I remember correctly, they were both human, right?
Yeah.
The king and queen were humans?
Yep, Synodician, but human, yeah. And he says, he's talking to Pusto. You work for Pusto. So you're not with Zargon then? You're not one of the followers?
Well, no, I mean, like, we are following them, I think. Trying to follow him anyway.
This is technically accurate.
The best kind of accurate.
We're followers of Sune and Zargon at the moment.
Definitely following him.
I don't know anything about the Sune.
Well,
but you're saying you are a follower of Zargon.
We're following Zargon.
You're definitely following them right now.
Yes.
I believe that you are trying to speak in riddles. Are you a believer in Zargon? Are you one of his worshippers?
I was going to say, I definitely believe he exists, yeah.
I've seen him, man. I don't need to believe.
I'll let you go.
He's real.
I just start. I put my hand in my
totally
component pouch and grab a crystal and just wait.
He just
I'm
kind
not very
of
good
gives
at riddles though, so like that's hard for me.
he just kind of gives you like a kind of peculiar look. Isn't really sure what to make of you exactly, but seems to kind of tend to the fire. You see one of the smaller dark-skinned creatures throws the piece of lumber into the flames, and you can see him kind of snap, and he says, "No, not too much. I've just about had my fill of light for the day."
So ask them if they're followers of Zargon.
Are you following Zargon too?
Make a I guess like a persuasion check. At this point, I think they're a little hesitant maybe to openly engage with you in conversation, but
yes.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Absolutely reroll.
That is accurate.
Reroll. Can we reroll?
Nope.
That is accurate.
Nope. I'm keeping it.
All right.
That's exactly how persuasive Pusto is.
he doesn't answer the question and just kind of has like a smug laugh.
Okay, man. If we see those ladies you're looking for, we'll tell them you're here.
What business have you with the sisters of the Queen?
Well, we don't know about any queen, but we are to understand that they are emissaries of Zargon, and we have tribute to provide for him.
Tribute to provide to Zargon.
Well, Yes, we wish to solidify an alliance with him and his followers.
So you're
They-
not followers. Bam. Question answered.
What
Sorry.
is your tribute?
Why do you want to know? You don't represent them. We
How do you
have nothing
know
to
that?
gain with treating with you.
What if we
You
had a
can
better
gain
option?
knowledge.
Oh man, I like treats.
Not right now. We're not trying to recruit. They're all the way here. What do you mean?
Nybarg, I think we have good options for them.
As far as I'm aware,
Oh, man.
you are in our home as a guest. What is your tribute?
Your home. Is this not the domain of Zargon?
I mean, the lower levels are definitely his domain. But right now, you're speaking to me and not him. So I ask again, what is your tribute?
Who are you, and what right do you have to claim these halls?
What gives you the right to be in them?
Well, we are
man,
awaiting an
great
audience
stuff.
with Sardas and Zodras. This is where they have us wait. So we wait patiently.
I'm afraid they're busy right now. That's why they sent me. So, once again, what is your tribute?
You can
Very good.
attempt a deception check. At this point, I think at disadvantage because they're
Oh,
gonna be hard.
Because you've got me and Nybarg behind you going like, Sune.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
disadvantage on deception. Not great.
And he says, "What we bring, we will show to them and them only."
Oh well, I guess we'll tell him
I'm
if
gonna
we
turn
see
to
you.
Giant and say,
As far as I'm aware, the people he's referring to should be long dead.
And they kind of all look at each other when you say that, and they say,
he says in Giant, if that means anything.
"Oh, you
He
say,
says like more to Murray.
Ah.
yeah, they wouldn't understand that. They don't understand.
They're dead?
That's right.
Shoot, I forgot Pustle speaks Giant as well.
That's right. Yeah.
Nybarg, do you know what he just said?
No,
He said, no, he
it
said,
sounded really cool though.
No, it's
Yeah,
dead.
that's
The
we
dead.
should learn that language.
He's gonna
Nybarg.
he's gonna quiet. No, he said that the dead and they waiting here. I think things are about to go a bit sour. I've seen that look in Professor's eyes before.
Well, like, I think we just tell those ladies that they're waiting if we see them.
So are we in the middle of like a standoff at this point? See who's making the first move?
They're not. I mean, they're not taking like any kind of like a combat kind of thing. They're just they're clearly waiting for an audience with these people, and you're not those people, and they've kind of sussed out you're not aligned with Zargon, and so they're kind of dismissive of you right now. But
Okay. Well, if we leave, can I leave you with this pamphlet at least?
You got a pamphlet now. You didn't have one when I wanted one.
No, he had one. Nybarg, you gave him a pamphlet, right?
I told you I lost them all out in the desert. It was very windy, and
sorry.
you just got to start blowing all over the place. And I
This
was
is the
trying to
last
grab
one
them,
I had
but-
left in my pouch from before. It's still got one of our complimentary contraceptives on it.
I
That's
drew
okay.
that.
I don't
one.
like reading.
I've
Yeah,
heard
here.
of this character before now. I remember.
Okay, well, I'm gonna close the door. See
Okay,
you
but
guys
take this.
later.
Consider it. Bye.
One of them comes and grabs your pamphlet and starts reading it over by the dim light of the embers.
Man, those guys are boring.
So they're following Zargon too?
Now they're trying to make an alliance, it seems like, right, Professor?
We probably don't want that to happen,
Something's
right?
not right here. I mean, other than myself, typically we die at the age of around 80. I'm
Who's
the
we?
exception to this rule. Us Sanidosians, we live here.
Oh, okay.
The people
Man,
he were
that's a
referring to
lot.
were relatives to our great king and queen from many centuries ago, who are also Sanidosian humans, as you call them. They should be dead.
So
That's
the people,
pretty
the
weird.
sisters,
The
the
sisters
should be dead. But you're saying they're still alive, or they think they're still alive.
They think they're still alive.
They've just been
Which-
waiting down there for a very long time.
Which could mean two things, because one, there's not a lot of food down here other than what we can produce in the city, and I don't think anyone in our city has met these individuals. Or two, probably somehow through necromancy, those sisters are still alive.
Necromancy, did you say?
Oh man, you think those guys are hungry? I could give them this grain with the worms in it.
Do we need to beat some skulls here? Who's bringing people back from the dead? Let's
It's
go.
not a bad thing, though. It's not a bad thing.
No, not like you're missing.
You keep on saying that, and I tell you, it's not a bad thing.
It's different. It's a different.
I'm gonna ask Ariga in my brain if he has any idea of what he's talking about and why he would bring those two individuals up at all.
Ariga just says, these names, they, as you rightly identified, are the sisters of the last queen that we had. I don't remember anything notable about them in the histories. It seems strange that their names would come up now.
Do you think they could be,
I can't think of the word for it, pseudonyms, right?
pseudonyms or aliases for a different individual they're taking on, or possibly
No,
them themselves?
it has to be something more than that.
Oh, no.
Certainly at that time when the queen and the king died, they died of a disease.
I just had a thought, possibly.
If I remember correctly, there was a mention, I think, when they talked to either the king or the queen. I think it was King Alexander that they mentioned the queen had visions of Zargon, and that's why they built it.
Yeah.
So, you don't think her sisters may have been involved in it?
It could be. There was some speculation about where the origins of the disease that killed them came from. It came on very suddenly. It afflicted them both, even though both were separate from each other at the time that it came on.
It's definitely going to need some time to consult the books at the library, but I have a very, very bad feeling about who we're about to possibly meet.
I mean, those guys were okay. They're just boring.
All right. Professor Brainstorming idea right here. Potentially, the Sisters of the Queen may or may not have been involved in Zargon's release. I have no way of proving this. This is just pure speculation. And maybe, in return for them releasing him from his state, a pact was made, making them somewhat unable to die of age, and that's why they're still around. I have no idea or found a proof of this. It is just my wild brainstorming theory. And maybe, in return for such being able to not die of old age, they may have had to X out the king and queen.
Oh.
You just hear like a slow clap from down the hall as you turn and you see what appear to be twin sisters that have just turned the corner right near
I don't like that.
Halibut. And the one just says, "Bravo, bravo, Professor. Very well done. You've missed some of the details in terms of who we made our pact with and such, but you've more or less pieced it out. And you all are here to undo all that Zargon aims to achieve, all that he aims to leave for us when he ascends to the world above. He is nearly powerful enough now to break free from this prison of the hollow world and rain down his era of terror on those that live and dwell above. We can't
Josh is
let
my
you
whip.
do that. And you can see the little snakes that were tucked in at the back of their heads have now come undone and are lively and writhing, and they're moving in. I'm gonna say, Halibut, as you turn around, could you please give me
Oh no.
a Constitution saving throw?
We got 4 rerolls.
Hey, I think I found those ladies.
Would you like to reroll?
Yes.
This is a good one to reroll. Okay, you've got it, and go ahead and roll initiative. All right. Top of the order is Murray.
All right. Murray is going to fire another warning shot. Let's see. Murray is going to go ahead and move a bit this way to attempt to hide. There we go. Great. I am so excited to fight. It was funny because earlier I'm
You
like,
got it.
nah, that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna have to deal with that. And then 2 of them show up. Great. Okay. Is that okay? Was that okay?
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Here we go. Advantage. Okay. Sneak attack.
All right. Next up is Pusto.
Oh man, the ladies don't sound very nice.
They don't look very nice either.
I'll move to here, and
With 300 years old.
I mean, they look pretty good for that. And I will draw my light crossbow and shoot at one of them.
All right.
And then I will use my bonus action to nimble escape lets me disengage or hide. It doesn't let me move again. So I will do nothing.
Sounds good. Professor, you are up.
This is not something I want to deal with. Peace out.
He's gonna do Blade Song and say nope. He will then, after doing that, cast Blur on himself. Just gonna put all the buffs up there. Run himself 1, 2.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. We'll deal with Pusto in a second. Where were you standing when you started?
I think I was right here.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
I will move 40 feet up and avert my gaze. Because I felt that coming on. So 5,
Sounds good.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I will just get into a defensive posture with my eyes closed. That's it.
All right. We're gonna toss a reroll on this one for Ed. I'm just gonna get it out of the way here. Oh, you know what? He's good. He's good. All right. Pico, it is your turn.
Okay. Pico's gonna move 5, 10. Get behind Pusto and do like a little step to the side and throw an ice knife at level 2.
Sounds good.
Level 2. So let's do that one.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That hits.
Cool. And then button. Oh, it was that one. There we go. Cool. And then actually, I don't totally remember if it's just
Does he have to do a
just
save?
the cold damage. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it was the piercing as well, or if it was just the cold damage that you like when you cast at a second level. So I wanted to make sure. And we'll do that.
That's a failure, so more damage.
Yes. And then if I just drag a d6 onto her, will that add it on or?
It won't, but you can just roll it and I can add it in.
Okay.
So that'll work. Another 6 to Medusa 1.
Oh, actually, when it does the poof, it does so in a 5-foot radius thing. Does it hit the other one too?
Sure. I don't really know.
It would.
Okay. I think she makes it, so she takes half.
She saves, yeah. I don't think so on the... Oh, ice knife, yes. Yep.
Cool. And I'll do... What did your friend call it? Shillalog?
Shillalog.
Shillalog. I'll cast Shillalog. Shillalog. I cast Shillalog, and that's it.
I figure I got names for them, so I might as well type them in so I don't have to refer to them as 1 and 2. Nybarg is up, and Nybarg is looking at Somali, and he says, sounds like there's some ladies down there that are being real mean. Well, how much love do we have to show them? Love and respect and caring, or
Obviously, yes. But I mean, are they attacking us?
I don't know. Let me take a look.
Ask them if they have Sune in their heart before you would attack them.
Hello. Do you have Sune in your heart, or would like to have it be placed there in short order? And they don't respond. And he's uh-oh.
Yep, you can attack them.
So he charges up there. Helibet, it is your turn.
Helibet moves up here and casts Spirit Guardian.
Sorry, first thing, make a con save.
Oh, nice.
You got it. And
Wait for a minute there.
Yeah, like.
He casts Spirit Guardians.
All right.
And does that there's a wisdom DC of no, I take that back.
I think that one's on their turn, right?
Yeah. But I'm gonna get this token out here. As annoying as it is, it helps to remind. that it's happened. What is it? 15-foot radius?
Yeah. And all of my allies are not going to be
Right.
affected. And I'm gonna try and keep my shield up to shield my eyes from.
So the way this works is you could do something to kind of shield yourself, but in doing so, to have the effect that you want, you have to be doing that for basically a full turn. You have to be doing it till the end of your next turn.
All right. Well, that's what I'm going to be doing. After this, then I guess.
Okay. Absolutely. So basically, the way I'm treating this is you're effectively blinded in relation to them. Sounds good. Somalian, it is your turn.
Don't grant me the power to actually, I mean, I can't even get there, but I'm gonna move up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I'm just gonna dash up this way. As a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on my boy Nybarg. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, bud.
My boy, what's his name?
My boy, who are you again?
It's okay, boss.
Don't call me boss.
All right. Let's see. You started like ducked around the corner, right? Like you couldn't see them at the start.
I was behind them. I couldn't see what was going on.
Yeah. Cool. Next up is the Medusa's turn. So, this first one here is going to make a short sword attack at Nybarg. Swings, and I think that might be the first hit I've had all night. You had this Shield of Faith applied, right?
I did have it applied
Okay.
right before you did that, so that's a hit.
Oh yeah, I see it. So hits, takes 5 points, takes a second swing. That's hits. Nybarg is holding
we
the
need
line.
to outfit you a little better with armor. I'm sorry, I've neglected you.
And in this melee, you can see the serpentine hair come to life and all in unison try to bite at Nybarg's face. Oh no! It's a nat 1. Nat 1.
All right.
So
Did they Medusa each other?
oh no! It's a 6.
All right. Coming up next. Roll.
We got a fumble table roll.
Tell me the Medusa each other.
Ooh, the target gains the effects of a bless spell from Sune.
What?
So
She is looking down on us.
Look at me, boss! I'm doing it! There's this sort of angelic radiance around him.
Don't call me boss.
Would Halbit's Spirit Guardians go off?
Yes. What is it? Wisdom save? Go ahead and
Yeah.
Halbit, you
DC
bring
14.
bring the saving throw effect onto Sardaz for your spell. It fails, so it's gonna take full damage. All right, 13 points. Go ahead and do it right away for the other one.
The save too.
Yep, for Zodras this time. Oh wait, you put the damage on Zodras, so.
Oh, I thought that was the save.
You're okay. You did it to the wrong one first, but now you're on the other wrong one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so put it'll even out. It'll even out. Just put the damage on Sardas this time. Okay, perfect. So Zodras is up and is going to continue to try to get through here. Takes a swing at Nybarg. An 18 is going to hit with the short sword. Deals 4 points. He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy, that Nybarg. Another nat 1.
All right.
Why? And it's a 5.
Regains
Coming up
all his
next.
hit
Another fumble
points.
roll. Another fumble roll. All right.
Ascends to level 20.
One adjacent ally is struck by this attack. Okay.
Medusa, the Medusa.
So, we'll say that the swing connects and hits the... Gets a little sidetracked by all the spirit guardians and tries to take a wild swing up at one of them. And, of course, just glides through it and accidentally hits Sardas. And the two sisters just start bickering with one another. But then the Serpentine here is going to try one more attack on Nybarg, but an 11 will miss. We're back to the top of the order.
All right.
And it's Murray's turn.
Murray is going to go and for a second think about shooting, but then again, a little light bulb goes off in his head. And instead, he's going to get one of his daggers and attempt to wedge it in this door so it does not open.
Okay.
Wait a second. Then he's just going to get a rod and go ahead and just put it there.
Oh, okay.
Push the button.
Use an action, push the button, and you've got the immovable rod there. The door opens towards you, so this will effectively keep that door from
All right, that's good.
from opening. Yeah.
Simon opens in. Good job.
Just a limbo pull.
How low can you go? I got this.
We were reading this literature, and it's very interesting. Time to play.
Limbo.
Yeah, all right.
We love this free love thing.
Absolutely.
Zygon wants you to party.
All right. I guess that'll be it.
All right. Pusto.
All right. I see
Pusto.
everybody doing this averting their eyes thing, so I'm going to do that too.
Okay. Start of your turn, though. You have to do the con save.
Do I? Is it? I don't know. Is it range based? Did I have to do one last time?
You did. I think you were stepped away. So I'll here. How can we do this? Okay. If you want to do it right now, I'll say you can, but you have to be effectively averting your eyes the entirety of this next turn to get the benefit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move up to here and take a blind shot with my crossbow.
Sounds good.
So give myself disadvantage.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Sorry if I hit somebody. I'm not supposed to.
Whoa, watch your shot there. That came really close to my jimmies. That would have been bad.
Oh, I hate Jimmy's.
Jimmy's.
What?
And that's it for me.
All right. Next up is Professor. So, give you the same option or choice.
I think I already closed my eyes at the end of my last turn.
You did. Okay. So you're good for this turn.
They're going to remain closed.
Okay.
For now. I will then extend my hand out and burn them with burning hands. So they're going to have to make some dex saves.
One success, one fail.
And there's the damage. Traitors, the lot of you. And he'll move up next to one of them, hopefully giving pressure off of Nybarg, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Pico, it is your turn.
Okay. Pico is going to cast a flaming sphere behind Zodras. That one. And then, oh no, where'd my little window go? That tells me what to do. Appears in an unoccupied space. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage. Oh, they have to make a dexterity saving throw, and then they do that. Okay.
Failures.
Hey! Failures.
Failure.
Such a failure. Alright, and then 2d6. Alright.
Yeah, let me get a little flaming sphere
Oh, thank you.
object out.
Let's see. Cool. I think that's it.
And did you start your turn right there?
Yeah.
Uh,
I-
give me a con save.
I was about to ask, was I supposed to do a con save? Let's see. Alright. Please, Pico. For the love of God, please. Pico? Question mark? Come on, Pico. There we go. Okay. Did it not show up? You don't see it, right?
I don't see it.
Dang
it's
it!
not in the
And
log.
it was a 19 too. Let me try again. That's not good.
Not a 19.
Would you like
That's
to
not a
use
19.
Rerolls.
I do have
Rerolls.
rerolls. Why'd you fail me? Oh no!
So the good news is it's less of a failure because you could instantly become petrified on it with that other one.
Okay.
So you are starting to become stone, but you are not fully petrified. Like your legs are just starting to kind of start to become solid rock. So you're restrained. You're stuck in spot there. You have to repeat this saving throw at the end of your next turn.
Okay.
If you make it, then you will be able to free yourself. If not, the transformation will become complete.
Gotcha. At this point, could I go uh-oh and then like look down, even if that doesn't do anything? Just be like, ah.
Yeah, you could do that to avert a follow up.
Cool.
Nybarg is up. Nybarg needs to make a save.
Nybarg to safety.
He makes it. He makes it. And he's got like
I will
the
take
bless,
your place
the
on the
bless
front
also.
line.
He's going to swing at Zodras right in front of him, and that'll hit. Just gonna get in the habit of putting that little bless on there for him too. Great axe, and it's a glancing blow, 7 points. Halibut, it is your turn. Constitution saving throw, unless you want to avert your eyes for the next round.
I do want to avert my eyes.
Okay.
And he's averting his eyes, but he's going to take a bonus action and cast spiritual weapon.
Okay, I gotta take a look at that. So spiritual weapon. You know, it doesn't really say anything about sight. So, yeah, sounds good.
All right.
I will say it's not at disadvantage or anything. The attack.
All right. I'll see now.
That's a hit. All right, 11 points to Zodras. Anything else, Halibut?
No, I'll just keep my concentration on my my spirit guardians so they can do their thing.
Sounds good. Somalian.
All right.
Were
I
you-
don't know if this is a thing I can do, but I want to like weave my way through traffic, drag Nybar out of the way, and like take his place on the front line.
Okay. Sure.
I was
think,
not
I think-
averting my gaze, so first I have to do the con save,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, let's do that.
A Constitution saving throw, you say?
Okay, you got that. I'm gonna say you can, but it'll take your action to do so.
Yep, that's kind of what my
Okay.
plan was. I wanted to swap with him.
That
No
sounds
real
good.
action, but I have a. Oops, I think I lost myself. I do have a. I already have a bonus or a spell, concentration spell on him. I think, right, in Shield of Faith. So I'm gonna just be here, getting ready to take damage. Let's go.
All right, sounds good. It is then their turn. So let's start things off. Halibut, resolve your spirit guardians.
All right. Whoops.
Okay.
Should I have
Make-
done the save first?
So that was the save. So just roll the
Oh.
damage. They'll take half. All right. So Sardaz is going to open things up by attacking Professor.
Do I do the
Can I
spirit guardians on
impose
the end?
disadvantage on the first
You
attack?
you don't need to. You can see Professor is just like blinking back and forth. He has.
Oh,
blur.
you're
He's
good.
blur. He's
already.
fine.
So what
Well,
is
then I have nobody to protect.
what is the benefit of the blink? Is it
It's blur. It's attacks
blur.
against me with disadvantage unless they can see through illusions or have blind sense.
okay? So it'll be an attack at normal then, canceling
Mhm.
out. Yep.
Can I then impose my? Or does
No,
it all
because
just
it doesn't.
cancel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it just it all goes.
I appreciate
Oh.
it though. I really do.
Oh,
Shield.
okay. So I'm just gonna roll them not on you, I think. So misses. And then it's going to, realizing that you've got the shield up, Snake Hair is gonna try to go for Somalian.
Yes.
22.
It hits. Give me your damage. Well, maybe not that
Oh,
much.
not like that.
16. You maintain concentration on the Shield of Faith. It is
Nice.
then going to move away. So if Professor and or Somalian wants to make an attack of opportunity against Sardaz, you can.
I don't think I can because I can.
Oh,
see
you
it.
can't. Yeah, you-
Opportunity requires sight, and also I used my reaction already.
Yep. But Somalian
I will
can.
take it if you don't consider my failed attempt to use like a shield protection on him as
No.
like my reaction. All
No,
right.
you.
This one missed
And
anyway.
that'll miss. So it moves.
Does my spirit weapon take a attack
already-
of up?
No. I'm
I
gonna say
don't
no.
usually consider that, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
But they do have half movement within your spirit guardians.
Oh, that's true. So, be half movement for that one step, I think. We're gonna put that one there. All right, Cliff. It is then the other one's turn. So go ahead and let's resolve Spirit Guardians on the Zodras. Okay, makes the save. Go ahead and roll damage on it. Takes half. Is going to attack Somalian. The short sword. That will miss. Second attack. A critical.
Whoop. Second time I've lost
luckily
my
it
head,
wasn't,
I think.
Luckily it wasn't on the snake hair. But that brings Somalian down. It then it's going to attempt to use its snake hair attack on Professor. Oops, that will miss. Moves away. Right here. All right. So back to the top. Murray Britt Jermaine.
All right. Murray looks ready to somersault and do his deal, but realizes they're not there. And go, ow. Okay. Where are they going?
They went both ways.
Why? It's so much more difficult now.
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
I was looking at their feet.
There is no way that I could. I don't know if I'm able to, but is there a way that I could give a help action to Pico for the next save, or no? I don't know how I would. Maybe.
Are you that type of
I start-
rogue? There's.
Oh, just as my action in general, just give that help action and do it. Are we able to do that? He would be trying to. He'd be seeing it turn into stone, and he'd be trying to.
Oh, you're trying to help with that piece. I don't think so, because I don't know that you have any magics or anything that can counteract that to really be helpful in that situation.
He's trying to. He's trying to roll it down with the little frog legs. He's trying to push the stone back down.
Okay, you're massaging the like. Oh no! Maybe this will slow it down.
Wait, not yet. No.
Give me a quick perception check as you're attending to that.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
So you hear there's some sort of like kind of commotion happening from behind that door there. You just hear like excitement. You just hear the voice of that person you were kind of parlaying with is just like, something's happening. It's working. I think I figured out how it works. Everyone, shh, shh, shh. You just hear kind of muffled voices kind of trailing off in the midst of this fight that you're in.
I don't like that either. All right.
Then it is Pusto's turn.
Okay, well, I might regret it. I'm not gonna avert my eyes, and I'm gonna move. Except that I'm moving slow because of difficult terrain getting through people. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So do I have to make the save as soon as I see them?
No, at the start of your next turn you will.
Okay. Then I am going to dash down to here and get big.
Sounds good. Kind of imposing yourself in between there.
Yep. And that was a dash, so that's it for me.
All right. Professor, it is your turn.
He's going to do a very similar thing. He's going to come over here, look straight at the wall behind at the doorway, Dave's gonna misty step over there, close his eyes, and then turn around.
Okay, sounds good. So you're averting your eyes.
And then he'll attempt to. Oh, if only she was one step to the other way. He'll just stab her with the Green Flame Blade. Actually, no. I think I'm out. Nope, can't. It's out of range. I'll throw a knife. I have a knife.
Okay, doing a blind throw with the knife.
Yep. I forgot I had that. Silver Dagger, you have never failed me. Until now.
All right. Pico, it is your turn. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Big one. You got one reroll in the tank here,
The
so
reroll's all yours.
Here we go. Assuming I fail. Oh yeah, I need it.
Oh no!
So,
I'm in the wall, y'all.
Murray, your futile efforts at trying to trying to get a grip on like the little piece, the ridge of stone, it just keeps forming, and you watch in horror as Pico is completely solidified there. However, I'm gonna say, Pico, that you still have concentration on that flaming sphere, so you can move that about as you would like.
That's very kind. Can I send it hurtling down the hallway?
Sure. Would you like? Yeah. Can you move it? I think you can, but maybe not.
Yeah. As a bonus action, I can move the sphere up to 30 feet, and if I ram a creature, then they make a saving throw. Let's see. Oops. Okay, grab it. And
Okay, cool. You can. Okay.
I think that's 30 feet. 5, 10, 15. Yeah. And
So-
then
Go ahead and drop that dex save on that.
okay.
Who is that
finding
up
my
there?
stuff
Sardas.
again. Yeah, sorry. Just finding the thingamadoodle again. Oops. Why are you being... There we go.
She makes it, but she'll take half.
Fair. That makes sense.
All right. Next up is Nybarg. Nybarg is going to run 5, 10, 15, 20. No, where was he? He was over here. 5, 10. He's going to get to this one. And takes a swing with the great axe. He's still got... Ooh, critical hit for him. He's like, this swing comes at you with love! And hits for 11 points.
And protection.
Does he have an orc thing that makes that hit harder? I don't remember. Is that half orc or orc?
I mean, the half orcs have it, but they have it because they're half orcs. So
Orcs are aggressive.
Orcs would have it.
He's got aggressive, yeah.
It just lets him move as his bonus action.
Oh, lets him move.
His movement.
Yeah, so big swing there. Halibut, it is your turn.
Nybarg, I'm so proud of you, even though I'm dying.
Cliff, I think you're muted.
Halibut's going to take a bonus action to move his spirit weapon down here. And then, so should I just attack with that then first, or?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, that's a hit. 9 points. That was your bonus action.
Yeah, and then he's going to move down here and cast Cure Wounds on Nyberg.
So, just situational awareness. Do you realize Somalian was down? Who you were next to?
My head is bit off.
Your head is bit off?
Yeah, it's like a
Well,
flesh wound thing.
It's
Like
nearly headless.
yeah,
You-
like
Oh,
from a pre-existing wound.
well,
I just want to make sure you realized that before.
I didn't realize that. So I will. I guess I can cast that on him then instead before I move.
Sure. All right, 7 points back to Somalian.
So I'm conscious again. This makes me happy.
All right, and then so then I will move to where I am right now with
Bringing the spirit guardians with you.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Somalian, you're prone on the ground but conscious.
I will stand up and say Sune has obviously blessed me with a second chance. I have 3 squares I can move. Where should I go? You know what? I'm gonna dash down this way. And then as a bonus action, because I guarantee I lost concentration before. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna get over here and be like, attack me, not Nybarg. He's too special.
Sounds good. Thanks, friend. Sardaz is up, and she will step forward, step away from the flaming sphere, and she is going to make some attacks against Professor. Oh wait, you had your eyes averted, right?
Still averted, yes.
Damn it, that was a great roll too. Let me re-roll that. So that misses. Second one, 23.
Which is using your sword.
Yep.
I'll take the hit.
All right. 4 points. And then the snake hair is a 22.
Shield.
And then it is Zodras's turn. Zodras is in a bad way here. Go ahead, Cliff. Spirit Guardians. Makes the save. Take half damage. And while that's happening, she's looking backwards. Gonna try to take a swing at Nybarg. And I'm thinking Somalian probably wants to impose.
I will
disadvantage.
impose a disadvantage that she better not. She better not. I swear to God.
And
Precious
that
little
is a
man.
miss. So you get in the way and you block that. She then brings her sword over your way with a 12. And then gonna use her snake here.
Yeah, you better snake hair me.
It's going on Nybarg.
No!
But it misses.
Stop attacking Nybarg, you ruthless lady.
She looks pretty pinned in there. And
when she ends her turn next to me, I'm going to use my reaction to I'm going to turn around and show her my ass with the stone rune on it.
Okay.
And
Oh,
try
yeah.
to
You
charm
do.
and try to charm her. Ah, she succeeded.
She's seen a lot of asses in her 300 plus year tenure. And
But how many goblin butts?
Murray.
All right, here we go.
He is freaked out. Help! Pico! He's going to. He's going to dash here with his bonus action and look down, or yeah, look to the south, look to the north, and say, Professor! Oh. Looks like Professor needs a little bit more help, so he is going to shoot. And also exclaim that Pico has been turned to stone. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
And there are no rerolls.
Please
Coming
don't
up
shoot the
next.
professor. Please.
Here we go. Son of a gun.
No one expects the Goliath sneak attack.
Oh, just a miss.
Good boy. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Let's see. Pusto, did you have your eyes averted?
I did not.
Con save. Ooh, let me just see. I think that's the number, but yeah, you save.
Okay. Then I will attack her. Oh, man. And that's all I got. I missed.
Next up is Professor.
I don't need my sight to block you, and he's gonna lightning bolt her. Dead in the face. And
Damn.
Dex save.
Cold.
She makes it, so she'll take.
Uh-oh.
What a jerk. Really.
That's a lot of damage still. I like
It's a
that.
lot of
Turns you to
damage yet.
stone.
I like that.
Dexterous and can turn you to stone.
That's it.
Pico, it is your turn. You still have command of the flaming sphere.
This I do. He wouldn't exactly know where it is, so I feel like he just kind of ping pong it around.
Sure.
I don't know how to handle that though, because
I think-
it's a dex save, so I don't know how to handle it.
I think okay. How about this? Let's make it like a just roll a d20. On
Okay.
a like 10 or higher, it ping pongs to the location, like hits into it.
Okay. That I feel better about that. Hey.
Okay, solid.
Oh.
So, you move it up right here. It slams into it. Go ahead and hit it with the dex save.
Okay. Dex. Boop.
And makes it. It'll take half.
Okay. There we go. Oh, dang it, I missed. Dang it, come on. Flaming Sphere, just do it. Just do it. There we go.
Dang.
It's four more damage than there was before.
Nybarg has to make a con save.
Make it you.
It's a 12. He's got the bless though. Bless counts on saving throws, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Yes.
Come on.
And the bless gets him 14, which is what he needs. He's taking a swing with the great axe at Zodras. Hits. Deals 9 points. Halibut, you had your eyes averted, right?
I don't think I did after I came around the corner, right?
Oh, okay. Give me a con save. I'm not tracking who's is and isn't, so just whatever you tell me. You kind of understand how this works at this point. instantly turns to stone.
All right. I'm having
But
deja vu.
I'm gonna give the
Did you say we were out of rerolls?
We
out
are.
of out
Are
of
we?
rerolls.
What if what if we rewind 5 minutes and I like buy more rerolls?
I don't let the players in the game.
Oh, I have like a
purchase
second
them.
account. You wouldn't even know.
You don't want to
Chris
sit for a quick 5-minute break?
That's how you get around it. You gotta gift somebody else your points and like have a little like,
Yes,
Ponzi
you wouldn't-
scheme going on.
Chris
You wouldn't
Jones,
even
we
know.
may need some help.
His name
But-
is the Healer, spelled like the normal way instead of with TEH. You know, you'd never guess.
EH_healer.
Yep.
And
Hey,
I-
look.
Hey, he
We
got
got
you
reroll.
one, but it's a little late.
But is it though? Because we were all about to go have like a little bit of a break right before this, and then this happened.
So, I will give. I'm gonna make the same ruling on concentration, but that won't apply. The spiritual weapon is not concentration, so that one you won't be able to use. But your effect, you're right there in her face, so this is still your spirit guardians are still there. Just so you aren't like totally without something to do here. So Somalian, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fuck somebody up here. Oops, I don't mean the F word, but I'm gonna
It's okay.
attack this person.
It's after 10. It's late.
All
You
right.
rolled twice out.
10:44, almost 10:45. I'm gonna hit this person.
That is correct.
Hit this person with my short sword, long sword.
That's a hit.
Yes,
With your sword.
the sword. Boom.
9
Take
points to
that.
Zodras.
Nybarg, are you still here? I want you to be in safety.
I'm fine. I'm doing well. I keep hitting them. I'm showing them the
Nice.
love of the battle axe.
All right,
great
well,
axe.
All right, I will not let you die, no matter what. But I'm not gonna do any bonus actions to help you right now. Just like thinking economically speaking, you should be okay for a bit.
Yeah, you always good with the economics there.
Yeah, like
Manager. Mr. Manager.
we got this. We got this, bud. We're to
Sardas is gonna sidestep to right here. Still engaged with Professor. Short sword. Misses. Second one. A 22.
Like that.
Maintains that concentration. Snake hair. 20 will miss.
20 is my AC.
Oh,
Screw it. Shield.
shield. Zodras's turn. Halibut, go ahead and give the saving throw to Zodras from your spirit guardians. And while you're doing that, I'll have her attack. Go ahead and drop that damage. You want to impose disadvantage, Somalian, on this attack against the orc?
Absolutely. You mean against my boy Nybarg?
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything hits him, I'll die, so I don't want that to happen.
14 will miss him.
I would have died inside if he didn't live.
She rolls a 1.
Oh.
It's not a fumble.
Oh.
And then the snake hair on the back of her head is going to launch itself now towards Pusto.
Oh no, man.
Pusto,
That's-
you are not averting your eyes, right?
Correct.
Oh no.
Oh.
Undo.
Oh.
It's
Control
happening
C.
again.
Control C. Don't.
Oh
Again.
my goodness.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not pretty good, man.
That's like pretty bad.
It's
Well, you can see
happening.
the silhouettes of his dice only, but you still see just the chunk. Oh,
How
it's
many of them
ominous.
there are?
It's just an eclipse. You can't. There is no table.
Oh no, man.
We're back to the top of the order, and it is Murray Britt Jermaine's turn.
All right. Well, at least we have most of the party still kicking. We got this.
You know, if you would have just accepted Sune into your heart, we'd be done with this already.
Said that. There we go. I'm gonna be sneaky a bit. All right. Because everything is fine. Everything is great. 10.
They're very aware of you.
Screw it. Let's go. He takes a look south and goes, oh shit. Takes a look. Oh man, this really is like deja vu. Oh no. He's going after the top one. Attack with his little bow. Oh, that's not his little bow. Little bow.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Murray Britt Jermaine.
Leave my friends alone.
Still up, but you see her kind of the force of the impact of your missile in her back makes her kind of stumble forward, and she has to brace herself against that door as she's engaged in combat with Professor.
Who did that? It wasn't me. Goodbye.
Let's see. Next up would be Pusto. I'll let you go ahead and click the saving throw, the death saving throw on your main page.
All right.
Hit
It's
that
just
20.
a. Where is that?
It's just like at the bottom.
Oh, I see it.
So 1 success.
All right.
And then it'll become Professor's turn here. You can see Sarda's kind of leaning up against the doorway there, and she looks at you, Professor, and she's just looking backwards, sees the petrified halibut, is aware of Pico's fate, and she just kind of sneers at you, and she says, "You Synodicians, your entire city, we've been waiting 300 years for our inheritance, and now the time has come. You will all be like him." And it is your turn.
Yes, the time has come for your treachery to end. And I'm just going to shove a lightning bolt in her gut.
Another lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Light her up.
Zap.
This is my last spell slot.
With our powers combined.
She fails.
Power!
Lightning. Fire.
And
wind.
the impact of the lightning, her body kind of gets thrown up against the wall, hits it, and then she falls flat on her face on the stone floor, dead.
I will now use my movements. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and I bump into something made of stone. That's
You
it.
sure do. It feels roughly halibut shaped.
Feels
Very
like a
sad.
depressed dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh.
If we were like really high level, that wouldn't
Oops,
even be a big
oops.
deal.
Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Pico, you... We'll say, I don't know. What do you want to do at this point? You still have concentration on the flaming sphere.
Do.
Are you a fan of pool?
The thing is, I don't know.
You don't know.
yikes.
That's my struggle. Should I just do another random D20 ping pongy thing?
Sure.
That's the only thing I could think
This
of.
time,
This is gonna be great.
This time we're looking for I'm going to say a 15 or higher.
That's fair. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Oh!
And really what we're looking for is to make sure that it didn't hit anybody else. Because
Yeah.
as far as
Yeah.
the battle is still going strong. So what is it? It's 5, 10,
It's okay, it
15,
wouldn't hurt
20,
me.
25, 30. It just kind of bounces around in that corner like
Yeah.
a Windows screensaver.
Or like a Roomba, just like boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Cleaning up the mess.
But if you put a speaker on a Roomba, it becomes a. Sorry.
Nybarg is making a con save. Uh-oh, his...
No! Don't you dare tell me
Well-
Nybarg died!
So there's a player reroll. Do you want to use a player reroll on Nybarg?
I can't use everybody else's resources on this, but it's deep in my heart.
Hey, two of us are stone, one of us unconscious. You can
I think
take
you
it.
should. I think you should use it.
Yeah, take it.
We
Nybarg,
need,
please.
we need the action.
We need Nybarg
economy.
to do that damage.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Live, Nybarg, live.
All right, here's the reroll.
Soon I loved you one time.
He completely turns to stone.
He is blessed. He is blessed. Maybe it bumps him up.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I gotta. Sorry,
Yeah, oh, he was
I
buffed
gotta.
on the
Do,
first
I gotta
one,
do that
too.
on the first one. Okay, it didn't work on the first one.
Oh
This-
man.
So if he rolls a 4 on this on the reroll, he can be half petrified.
he gets
versus
a round.
full.
Are you telling me that the reroll turned Nybarg to stone?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, boss.
Oh.
He was saying boss.
Don't call me boss, you
goodbye.
dummy!
Or goodbye. One of the two.
We pass by Helmet's concentrating on a spell. It affects it on its turn. Somalian, it is your turn.
I don't know. It's like. Well, I'm so sad. What do I have to do? Kill this lady? All right. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm really sad right now. I don't love this. I'll attack her.
Reach
That's a
down.
hit.
Feel your anger.
I'm gonna smite.
Yeah, hell
Yes,
yeah.
Come on.
Oh yeah, it's mine. Yeah.
Divine smite. Go
All
tie in a
your-
fire, you
all your
ruthless.
anger.
Yeah.
How do you finish it?
Well, I'm crying. My tears just form radiant beams that strike her heart and sever those snake heads from her body as my sword plunges into her shoulder. Like, not quite getting all the way through, so it's real awkward. Like, her head's still hanging.
She's not gonna have a cool scar
No.
or anything like
not
that.
like,
This is
not like me. Only halfway through. But
So
still
you-
dead.
you fell the last of the two sisters, and it feels like a hollow victory as you look over at Helmet and
Extremely hollow.
Pico, and most of all Nybarg.
Does anybody need healing real quick before I
I'm
go
dying.
Yeah,
on the ground
lay
dying.
Would.
I'll lay on hands Pashto while I cry my fucking self to sleep.
As a statue, Helmet looks rather regal. He doesn't seem like a
He didn't
depressed figure
convert. Who
anymore.
cares?
He looks happy.
Oh man.
Yeah. Like,
That
good luck
sucked.
with your god, whatever god it was you were very only sort of like 50-50 on. Hope they're cool with you.
But
Yeah.
suddenly I have this feeling like this free love thing is pretty good.
Well, you know, it's a
There's
little
still
late for that. Nybarg's gone, and he was going to be the free love maker for all of us.
The spirit guardians are still floating around.
Oh, so like there's no free love anymore?
Oh, there's totally free love all the time.
I'm not
should
into
get out of the
Sunday
hallway.
anymore.
You
I was
hear
into it, but
We need to get. We need to bring.
you hear some pounding on this door, the stone door down here, and a muffled voice say, "What the heck? Hey, you guys still out there?"
Is your name Nybarg Spirit? No.
Well, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah, we're still out here. Could someone answer the door, please? I'm mourning.
I guess I'll go talk to him.
Don't offer them the rat meat for food. Offer them something nice, please.
No way, man. They suck. Yeah, what?
Can you open the door, please?
Why?
What's going on out there?
You wanted to talk to ladies that tried to kill us, and that's not cool.
Wait, are you?
Wait, what?
only ask-
What's going
are
on out there?
Are you only asking because of the pamphlet with the contraceptive in it?
We like the pictures.
The ladies you were trying to talk to tried to kill us, and they turned their friends to stone, and it's not cool, man.
Pushto, let them out.
No.
What? Get out of here.
They've let Sune into their heart. I can't deny them anymore.
No,
It
they're
was
like
what Nybarg
waiting
would want.
Bad ladies.
It is what Nybarg would want. He sacrificed his life for new converts.
No, you got them bad ladies.
But we killed the bad ladies.
They're dead?
And now
There
Yeah,
may
they
still
are.
be a way to fix this.
Then just let us go. This is who we're trying to wait for. And they're dead. Like, we're tired of waiting.
No, you can't get out of there until you read the material.
It's just a pamphlet. We read it already. It's not that much.
Well, how do you feel
It
about
was mostly pictures. And the pictures we liked.
All right, so
I'll tell you what. I'll open the door if you know how to change people back from stone.
No, we don't. I don't know.
Okay, see you
How
later.
do you guys know? No, God.
I'm not
So-
letting them out.
Question.
Hey, what you finished doing there? I heard you say something. What you end up doing, huh? Yeah. Huh?
It's
What?
okay. We'll
What
share our.
cookies?
If you let us out, we'll share our secret with you.
What,
How
go ahead,
about I
Ryan.
just fireball the room? It'd be lots easier then.
well, we don't know whether they converted to Sune yet or not.
That's
we can't
all
just
right.
torch
Yeah,
them.
well, it's...
I think
Under-
we can. I think we can.
No, if they're touched by the
American-
light, we can't kill them.
Listen.
Oh, we can.
No.
No, you listen. If you, my buddy little Pico there, and Halibut, and Nubby, they all stone right now, and it's not right, and I'm not gonna it's not gonna happen. You're
Well,
not coming
hey,
out.
We are in contact with a voice from beyond. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
A
I
voice from
heard this
beyond.
before.
We'll let you talk to the Oracle if you let us out of the room.
That
What's
sounds like
Oracle?
bullshit. That sounds like bullshit.
That's a load of crap, man.
Yeah, I agree with Pushto this time. The one time. That sounds like
I have.
yes.
Listen,
to
you're a
me.
bit wishy-washy right now. I don't know. I don't want you.
No, if there is a voice from beyond.
Open it
What-
again.
What was the name of the voice from beyond?
Oh, some guy. He says.
What wasn't
He
Sune?
said-
Obviously, some guy.
I don't know. I don't know what his name is, but he says other
Push up.
names. He said he's
Kill him,
talking to
kill
some
him,
guy named
push up.
Selvin or something.
Salvin? Like Salvin.
Like solving crimes?
What kind of
Maybe.
stupid name is Selvin?
It sucks. But it's not
Sounds
the name
like
of the Oracle. It's someone he's talking to.
Pushto, I think you should kill him.
Well, I wasn't gonna do it.
Oh wait, you were
I'm
going to
not-
do it?
No, I
Why
was
are
just
you
gonna
talking
leave the,
such a
I
big
was
game
gonna.
if you
Wait,
were
hold
gonna
on.
kill
How
them?
about this?
I told you I was just gonna leave the door locked.
You had me really excited that you were gonna
Can I
murder
throw
them.
my wizard hat into the ring?
Please, Professor, get over here.
Hey, Professor was gonna fireball him or something.
I have possible options that could solve this predicament we find ourselves in.
One's a fireball.
Option 1.
DM. Do I still have the spell book of Usame Garas at all, or did I bring that back?
I don't know. I think you still have it.
I open it. I look through the spells. Anything that could help bring back someone who may or may not be stone, like a flesh to stone or stone to flesh.
You're gonna have.
Spells.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me in between sessions to investigate that because I have to research that.
Option 2.
We kill them.
Besides that, I'm talking about our outside problem here. If I'm not mistaken, I believe, if Enrique has told me correctly, we worship a Gynosphinx, who's kind
No.
of also our oracle.
We don't worship that.
Well, it's not worship, but she's more of an oracle.
Oh, they're just like
Maybe she
bodies.
has insights into possibly alleviating this problem of ours.
So the oracle might be good.
I don't know what oracle he's referring to.
So are
I
you
can
telling
tell you-
me that we can kill the people that killed Nybarg?
Oh, they're already dead. One has a lightning bolt.
Well, and
Well,
like
that's
he's
true.
not dead.
Stab.
He's like turned to stone. So like he could go
But
back.
there were people responsible for these Medusas coming down here and killing Nybarg.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Past Pusto, is it me or he seems a bit unstable right now?
I don't know, man. He's like I don't know.
Where do you think the people came from that killed Nybarg?
Well, he's
Who?
not dead though.
Who did they? Oh, okay. Like, yeah, let's just greater restoration Nybarg, like at level 4.
Well, we're gonna find a way to get Alabama and Pico
older
back.
than we are now to bring Nybarg back. Makes me cry inside.
What does age have to do with anything, man?
Well, age is just a number, but love is forever.
That's good. Think about that for a bit.
We may have.
And I'll never
Some-
forget Nybarg.
And I
Calm
get
down.
small again.
There's still hope for him yet. Maybe we have someone down in the city who may be more of a skilled practitioner or such things. Also, I'm aware that sun spells may need valuable resources.
Professor pulls out a 5,000 gold piece diamond.
I have one such thing.
This sucks. I'm gonna go get a pie.
Who do I have to
hold
kill
on.
to bring
All right.
Nybarg back?
Hold on. I wanna.
So
Shit. One question. Who must I murder to bring Nybarg back?
well, you killed the Medusae that presumably, you know, they were there. They were the thing that caused that. It didn't bring them back. So wanton slaughter doesn't seem to be the answer.
Are you
that.
sure? Because, like, that feels right to me.
I mean, it feels good. It doesn't help bring him back.
Feels
but,
right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Nybarg, I'm sorry. I tried to get him out of the fray.
So, just looking at time, probably gonna call it here. So, the question we need to resolve here is: do you leave the immovable rod there or no?
I say leave it.
Okay.
I'll try to talk more to him, but I mean, we're not gonna let them out, especially with us being so beat up.
I'd let
Yeah,
them out
that
if they
sounds
were
good.
into Sune, but I don't think I.
You're
don't
probably
think
not
I'm-
feeling a genuine sense of conversion. They just like some
No.
of the graphics.
I'd let
that,
them out if I could
Nybarg put in
disembowel
there.
them and make myself feel better about the loss of Nybarg.
Man, you're right, Murray Bridger, man. He's like real sort of
Told you,
flip
he just is off his rock all of a sudden.
So we'll call it there. There'll be a short rest that happens here in between sessions. And so we got another one of the Lost City sessions happening 2 weeks from now. So if you had fun watching us, if it looks like it would be fun to pop in one of these games, definitely can go ahead and check out the Patreon. We let the Patreon folks sign up first. But otherwise, just come and jump in our Discord. And when we got spots open in the game, we release it to everyone in our community to come join in a game. So come join us there. Yeah, so we're going to do maybe a little housekeeping here offline, but I'm going to pull us off and say have a good night, everyone. You want to come see us in the morning? I got to get ready for a Candlekeep game in the morning at 9 a.m. So we'll be doing that. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you all soon.
Good night.